many, many viewers, they're going to want to know.
I'm disappointed.
What happened? Where am I? Why are we doing this? Where's the cleric?
I honestly thought the only person that would notice would be Noel.
Who else
I'm just
noticed?
going to reread the text
Huh?
message.
Who else noticed?
No one.
Oh, no one.
No one noticed. Noel might have noticed, but he didn't tell me he noticed. Here, we're airing our dirt because Mike's live.
3.
Alright. Live from my basement, it's Thursday night. Woo! We're missing Wes. He should be online. He might be online now. Or not. We got Ken online as usual. Usual? Yes, I am. I am a YouTube professional. Oh no, that means I'm not.
Yeah, professional means you get
Professionals get paid. I'm not monetized, so I could do all sorts of stuff. Welcome to Dave's Imagination. Dave's Imagination presents Shadows and Chains. A Varinka Anthology. Thank you very much. That helps me very. I actually put it on my right here too because I keep forgetting. Shadows, shadows. I don't know. Shadows and Chains it is. And thank you for joining us. As always, we are being not always, for this adventure. As we've been doing with this adventure, our own Noel has been playing the role of Dungeon Master. And so I'd say, Noel, take it away.
So, I'm just going to reread what I wrote in the text message earlier today to the rest of the party. So, alarm bells are ringing, and scores of Zent soldiers are pouring into the captain's quarters compound, stopping behind two mages standing alongside Ranjit, who appeared themselves behind a group of confused troops who are unsure who is friend or foe and why they're even there at all. Inside, a mage blocks the only hall to Ranjit's room, using a resilient sphere to keep Vernon at bay. Dead, lying next to Ranjit's window, is a dark cleric who died at the hands of a barbarian trying to warn Ranjit and the others that trouble was outside because they were engulfed in a sphere of silence.
Right.
Yeah.
So the question to the party is, how will you proceed? Do you surrender and hope to keep up this masquerade of fooling Ranjit and trying to find Varinka through subterfuge and guile? Or do you flee with a good chance of there's a good chance that most of you could escape. You've got lots of abilities that can help you evade capture. But then finally, there's the option of continuing to fight, with probably 200 troops coming around the corner with the alarm bells ringing, with bows and swords at the ready. That's probably one way to go. And it would be a way to go.
And do I think that Ranjit saw me, the giant coral snake?
He knew there was something going on in the hallway. I would say the resilient sphere probably kept him from seeing anything.
Okay.
Are we just going to go right? I did see Ken or Wes is online. Hi, Wes. Don't be shy.
There, I need to unmute myself.
Are you on your way?
I'm here. My rice just finished.
Okay.
Kind of mistimed that pretty badly. So, I tend to text.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
yes,
we got
you
it.
did.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
is there anything you
So
two would like
I will
to
be
add?
on my way shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to add to the recap that I texted earlier?
So I had stalled out a good number of those soldiers that
Right.
were
Yep.
close by.
Yep.
But that was, I think, before the alarm bells went off.
Okay.
Right? Or just as, or something like that. So we know there's more coming, probably. So,
A lot more.
And we don't know. All we know is Ranjit disappeared at this point.
Yes, Ranjit
We
and
don't
the
know
mage
where.
and the 2 mages have disappeared.
But like,
Right. So we don't know where they are.
If you're in the room in that little Ranjit's quarters, then no, you would not know. If you're out in the
No,
compound, you
because
would.
Ranjit went like 200 feet away or something like that. But none of us saw. Well, except maybe Dave's character.
Parducci
Yes,
did.
Parducci
Yes.
is out there. Yeah.
Parducci did, but none of the rest of us know where. We just know that he's gone, and there's a bunch of troops that are about to be right on top of us. So
Parducci is going to use a key point
Okay.
and use her not shadow step of the wind, and so that means I can
turbo.
dash as a bonus action, and my jump distance doubles for the turn,
Jump distance doubles.
and I can dash. So as a bonus action, so I can move, action, move, and dash,
Okay.
which is 135 times 3, whatever that is.
Wow.
And are you maintaining the bubble of silence?
Might as well.
Your distance from it.
I don't. Does that matter? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can
I don't think it matters.
As long as I maintain concentration on it.
I think so. It's just a normal silence spell, right?
Yep. Yep.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. So, all right. So you're.
And it only that only lasts a minute, but it's probably only been like 30 seconds, if that.
Right. No.
It
Been up
lasts
for
10 minutes.
Does it last 10 minutes?
what is it?
Nice.
It's been up for 3 rounds, maybe.
Whatever.
120
turn.
feet.
I can cast it within 120 feet of me,
Right.
right? That's a range I can push it.
Okay.
Do I have to?
It doesn't say anything about you having to stay.
So concentration doesn't require you to stay within range. I guess it's always just an assumption I've made.
Not that it matters, right? And not much anyway.
Not anymore. No.
No, this one guy.
It matters to those of us in it.
Yes.
If it's still happening or not.
Run!
Well, I guess I'm a snake. I don't really care. I'm not saying any spells or anything right now anyway. Might matter to my buddy who's.
All
I
right.
don't know, are you like riding me like a front coat? Like, woo!
5, 10, 20, 35, 20, 35. Puts me in this tree.
Okay.
All right. And so I should be able to get like almost like right here. I'm still invisible, mind you, and hiding behind a tree. But I'm going to follow them. Now, I didn't tell anyone. And nobody knows I'm doing this. But that's what I did.
And you got your
Stealth with advantage.
and you got
Oh,
your,
yeah.
There's
your
a lot going on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You're
I-
invisible.
Stealth is plus 21.
Okay. Just making sure you
Oh, yeah.
fall on your face or something.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
All right, so you easily get yourself up there.
Used a key point.
Yeah. So we should probably go in order. But you were pretty close to the top. We'll just skip you when it comes. So top of the order is Viltor.
Okay. Yeah, you can skip me. That's fine.
okay.
Yeah, I was just trying to remember. Did we get? Yeah, I remember. Well,
I
yeah,
wanted
we
to give you
stayed.
guys a chance to talk.
We played late last time, but we
Yeah,
got to
right.
the bottom of the order. I think.
But the reality, yes, we can talk. Reality is, our characters can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Most of them. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Soraya and
Soraya and PR can talk to each other. PR, are you still like in the air, or did you come down to the ground?
you are up first, though.
Yeah, I know.
Ken? Ken? Yeah. You there?
Yeah.
Are you still in the air, or are you on the ground?
No, I was on the ground. Sorry. But I mean, it's still the thing that lets me fly is still active. But yeah, I was on the ground.
All right.
So did you two saw him through the window and then he blinked away?
Yeah, they
The
would know.
window had been broken
Mm-hmm.
because what's his name had was trying to get through.
And the wizard came through, cast Scatter, and you would have seen Ranjit, the mage in there, and the mage in the hall disappear along with him. And that's all you would have seen. And then Soraya came over on her turn. And that's how you guys are together. I don't know what else that Soraya did. I can't remember if she did anything.
She failed miserably at a perception check to see if she saw them appear. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. The only thing I had going on was I think about half of those soldiers around the gate area, around the wall area, were still
I feel better now.
not incapacitated, but not. They were distracted.
They were-
right.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all confused.
Befuddled.
Yeah, she.
Confused. Yeah, there we go. No, I'm about to leave. I can't drive in DMD at the same time. So
Okay, it'll be a little while before we get to you anyways.
yeah, that's fine. But if you do, basically, Soraya will just follow whatever PR does. Soraya will follow and try to help in whatever way she can.
So noble charge into danger. Got it.
Slow.
If that means giving you cover, she will not be next to you. But she will help.
All right, we'll see you when you get here.
For the caveats.
All right, so Viltor, at the top of the order, Viltor is going to. Now let's see. I know what I want to do. I just need to double check to make sure that that's not going to cause trouble somewhere else. Let me look at
It's
this.
certainly
No.
going to cause trouble.
Remind me. So the snake tried to bite the boy in the bubble.
Yes.
Did he hold still or did it push him back? I don't remember.
I think
Well,
I pushed him back.
It
Right?
did push him.
The first time, there was a push, but it did not push him back. Because there was the other mage at the time
Oh,
pushing
okay.
back to keep him at bay.
Okay.
Oh, right.
And they won that contest, I think. Now,
Okay, but it's not like I
There's
hit
nobody
it. It was
behind him
completely
that-
immovable. It
Hold
just
him there. Right.
Okay.
Okay, so Viltor, we're not going to dig around. Hopefully this works. Viltor will cast Dispel Magic at the 5th level on this guy's bubble, right? Because it's a sphere of something. No go.
You're in this, silenced.
yeah, you're in silence.
Hang on.
That's a good point. I forgot where you were.
Oh, VNS, verbal and semantic,
So
right?
you were the.
You could take 2 steps
not
back
the
and do
gargoyle.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're behind.
You know that you weren't in silence in the previous room.
Right. Okay. All right.
It'd be hard to see around the snake too.
He's down low.
I think we established it's a 5-foot round snake, right? You can
Just-
see over 5 foot. You can see over
sure.
5 foot.
Magical effect
Large-
within range. Doesn't say I have to see it.
Oh, that's even better.
So, and I have seen it. I've seen this bubble.
Take 2 steps back.
2 steps back. 2 steps back. And so I'm going to cast a 5th level Dispel Magic, just to ensure, because I don't know what level he threw this bubble at, but I'm going to go as high as I can go. So 5th level Dispel Magic on his bubble.
Okay.
That's my action. And I moved a little bit. Action. That's my turn.
All right.
Hopefully it takes him out. Or it takes it out. Does it?
Just making sure before I.
Crush our hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
Or not.
Oh.
I'm going to. Nothing. not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out, through though a creature in the sphere can breathe. The sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature or object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside. The sphere is weightless, just large enough to contain the creature or object inside. An enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's walls and thus roll the sphere. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved or by other creatures. A disintegrate spell targeting the globe destroys it without harming anything inside. Says nothing about this spell not working, so I'm going to say it stops. It goes down.
Excellent.
Like a soap bubble. And
Couple of sparkles.
He's faced with a
large coral snake.
big snake.
About to snap his legs off. Go! Oh, no. Is it your turn?
I think I'm near the top.
Yeah, you're
Let me just-
after me.
Yeah, I think you are.
So this is perfect.
Nice.
We're going to go.
Yeah, we'll say Vernon's next
Yep.
because that's how you guys started.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta find that magic user. It's chart here. It's gonna go down probably here. Alright, go ahead.
The big snake's gonna bite him. The big snake's gonna use his inspiration. Come on. Does a 14 hit him?
Not when he casts shield as a reaction.
Oh, boo.
You missed by 5, and you already used your thing, right?
I used my inspiration to.
So yeah. He's
Oh, did I
AC
have a
up to
bless?
19. You went up to a
Don't I?
19. You won't make it.
Oh,
If you
okay.
had a 14. Even a +4 wouldn't give it, you know.
Okay. So I used my action to attack, but I could still move. Right?
Yes?
And if I take up the whole hallway, can I just shove him into the wall or something? Or I mean that's normally an action to shove.
shove.
A shove is an action.
Yeah.
So I slither on top of him. I don't know.
Can you not swallow him whole?
I tried to bite him and I
Yeah.
missed.
Oh, you missed. Yeah.
Only 'cause-
That's your turn.
So
Good try.
Somehow, I just wonder. I move. Can I move on top of him or around him or?
I think how
Between his
that-
legs and in the door.
I would say you're kind of stuck.
The
Okay.
answer is no.
Yeah, face
Okay.
contact. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you could back up,
Um,
but
That's right. You could back up. You could go into those bedrooms.
Did I catch a glimpse of?
yeah,
What's
I'd
his
say
name,
you
or-
just saw just Ranjit's body for you saw like a little part of him
Yeah.
through the door.
So can I push past this guy and into that door? No, he's in the way.
yeah, it's a push.
Okay.
We could fall back into that.
Um.
I'm looking for a shield.
Just pick one. You'll know it.
Surprise! My bubble's gone.
It's cool they have those, but they're so small.
Especially when you scroll out. So, action, movement, you're going to stay there. Bonus action.
For the only way I can move is backwards, and no, I'm going to stay here in front of him.
This is going to keep getting me. Let's try and do that. Alright. Bardusi's, I'm sorry,
PRs.
Vernon's attack failed. Next up is PR.
Okay. So I want a little bit of DM buy-in because I want to make sure I'm not using knowledge I shouldn't have, since I know where they ran. So PR had this happen to him once before
Yes.
when they were fighting, where they just vanished in front of him and they reappeared a little ways away. So would it be unreasonable for PR to think they're doing the same thing?
I'd say it's reasonable for PR to have that speculation. I don't know if he wants to put his life on the
Okay.
line for it.
I mean, why would he not?
He's a barbarian.
Exactly. So why wouldn't he? Okay, so in that case, he'll fly up 40 feet.
40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at 40 feet.
Up above the house.
Yeah.
And
What
then he'll
about
do a swing around to see where they would have appeared. I'm guessing he probably thinks they appeared on the far side of the wall.
you could, as you go up the 40 feet, you would see a crowd of soldiers coming through the only entrance, and you would see in front of them Ranjit and the two mages.
All right. I point and yell at what's her name?
Soraya?
Yeah, thank you. And then I'll dash in that direction.
Okay. That puts us down to Parducci, who already went. Want to add something?
Do I hear them talking at all? I'm within like 10, 15 feet of them. Would they be saying anything?
I think at this point they would be saying, "Get the soldiers ready to fire,"
All right.
and prepare your spells. We're
So-
gonna burn this place down. I would say he's ready. He's got you guys where he thinks he's got you under control.
My move and dash, bonus action dash, would have got me here. All right, not quite as far as I would thought. Right, still pretty close. I would like to use my action. I would like to use minor cantrip. I can cast a cantrip
Not a
with.
cantrip, but a minor cantrip.
No,
I know.
I'm trying to get the words right. Sorry.
I love it. It's just like,
I would like to use my cantrip of, come on, minor illusion. And minor illusion, you can create a sound within range that lasts for the duration. And so I want to shout that army that was black
White Knights or
Knights.
or
the
White
Knights of the North.
Knights of the North.
Knights of the North! And I'd like to center that minor illusion on one of the guards that are kind of in front of them.
And here,
No,
or behind?
the direction they're running toward.
They're running this way.
No, they're not.
These guys?
No. So, okay,
Sorry, which one?
yes. I want to cast it on one of the guys that's probably running this way,
Yes.
within 30 feet,
Okay.
right? Such that these guys would hear him shout, Knights of the North!
Okay. All right.
I don't know if that will affect them at all.
I'm just putting myself into there. It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
Knights of the North.
Yeah, that's that crew that's like, we heard about them. They're like not thrilled with these folks.
Okay.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right. So it's their turn, and the wizard that's in the hall. We'll just do him first. Where is he though? There he is.
He's
Faced with a big old spider, snake problem.
and his bubble's gone.
Bubble is gone.
Burst his bubble.
I did, and I'd do it again.
And what did he ever do to you?
He was all excited about standing up to you guys, and then he had to go and burst his bubble.
That's right. I think we established early on that Viltor does not take kindly to bullies. So, and he's on the bully team. So,
He's on the bully team.
Can you watch in the reviews of the new player's handbook?
Not. Is there something I should be paying close attention to?
There's some changes.
Vernon. He starts.
Might start poking at that eventually.
Oh, he can't boogity boogity.
Why not? Oh, because of the silence. Yeah.
All right, he's gonna make a run for it. I think that's just the simplest thing.
Opportunity bite.
Yes, I think he still has his shield, I believe, until the end of his turn.
I think Bella hasn't learned that move. Opportunity bite.
Yeah, and start of your next turn, so it has gone down. So yeah, he's gonna make an attempt to jump out this
That
window.
window's not broken.
He's gonna make an attempt to break it and jump out the window.
All right.
He's got a big old snake in front of him.
How about a 22?
22's gonna hit.
Okay. 2d4. Where are we? 4. 2d4. So he takes 8 piercing damage and must do a DC 12 con failing throw.
DC 12.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. DC 12. 15 on the die.
Okay.
So he survived that. So he took how much damage?
8 piercing damage.
8 piercing. Oh, I do this in the wrong spot. Alright. From Vernon. Alright. And then he's going to take another D4 from falling, jumping out the window. Nope. Where are all my D4? I got them right here. I should pull the.
But I have the good D4.
He's going to take another 3 from that. And he jumps out the window. That's 20, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And he's going to make a 5-foot dash. As he looks around, he sees the rest of the party. And then he's going to go another 30.
The rest of the guards, you mean? Right?
Yes. All right. Make a run for it.
Bella.
PR, you might just see him.
Just ignore him. She won't.
Oh, but she's got to
Okay.
get at his food.
Smelling food smells from the backpack. And
Oh.
food's in the microwave.
Next up
right?
okay.
is the other two.
No, there's a fork for her to lick. Clean fork. Still, I don't want her licking.
And
So who's on there? Wizard went.
first wizard went.
Yeah. And he got away.
He did a full
He's
on.
getting away. He took 8 damage plus 3 from the window.
I don't know if it's worth your time
Hmm?
searching the dead cleric's body. He at least had that Coolio javelin.
It's not a bad idea. This that
Is that dead?
that is the one.
I thought the Coolio javelin went out and
He did something
and
with it.
PR used it.
I think PR.
Yeah,
snake.
you already
Snatch-
stole it.
Yeah.
But
Good thinking.
maybe something else.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Okay.
Like maybe a map to where Varinka is.
The
Yeah, you
DM
know.
The DM was awfully quick to remove the.
I did it.
Oh, from the map. You did.
The DM's underling was awfully quick to remove evidence.
Well,
Nothing to
So
see
she-
here. Nothing to see.
no, but
It's just tabletop clutter.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
But Noel did say that actually when they bamfed, it should only be the living that bamfed. So
Yes. He did make that clarification.
Alrighty. Mr. Barbarian.
Can I have that piece of that?
Deck 17.
Mr. Barbarian.
Deck 17.
Deck 17.
Thanks, Wes.
Is this against an effect that I can see while I'm not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated?
Correct. You can.
Woo!
Guess his name.
All right. This is a saving throw, right?
It is a saving throw.
That's a failure.
Let's see. The damage is not at that level.
It's at an entirely different level.
So
What happened to him?
I'm not sure yet.
No, no, yeah.
you see burst forth from the mages under the tree a firebolt that, like a firework, flares towards you and then explodes as a fireball.
Oh,
Like
nice.
a fireball or a ball of
It
fire?
is a both. So that is, we're going to say it's 24. Fire damage. And do you have that or no?
No, it's just regular old damage to me. So that's 24 fire?
Yes.
All right. Ouch.
And
I think that was the most damage I've taken.
does that affect your boots at all?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't think it
Let me
would.
double check.
They're magic boots, so
Well, if they're susceptible to fire damage.
Those boots, they were made for flying.
Nice.
I don't know if they have
No,
wings that can be singed. Or...
Nothing about them being susceptible to fire
Okay.
or anything else.
The other one goes. Where is that? Oh, there it is. Boy, I'm not loving. We really can't reach you.
Excellent.
Well, he can use fireball too, but I don't want to. Oh! Nope. He can reach you as he brings forth. He has the staff, and he brings forth the staff, and the staff sends out lightning towards you. You did put yourself way up in the sky.
I know.
So
It's become a bullet sponge.
Is this another deck save?
it will be as soon as I find it now. Because I had to go to the item to describe where it came from. So yes, it's Dex 16.
All right. Well, this one is even worse.
So another 24, this time lightning damage.
Ow.
I assume that's straight damage too?
Lots of pain.
Oh yeah. That's straight.
I'm hurt. I'm very much hurt.
Are you bloody yet?
Bloody is half.
Yes.
Yes, I am bloodied.
Alright. You better get out of there with those flying boots. Those boots were made for flying. Fleeing. Alright, so that's that
Boots made for
guy's
plummeting.
turn. Good news is the wizards are done. Now it's Ranjit's turn. Do I even have Ranjit up here?
he's in the trees. upper
Yeah,
right.
no, I mean on my list here. I don't. What does Ranjit can do? He's a fighter, not a lover. He's all the way over there. He's gonna
He's still got some mental conflict, though.
No,
we
that's-
think. That's been resolved.
Resolved.
For some reason, he doesn't seem to have that conflict.
But good news is that Dark Cleric is dead, and he won't do that again.
Maybe we need to reintroduce the conflict.
And he does have spells.
Oh, was he the one that was under the?
Yeah. The Gaias or whatever.
Yeah, so he's going to direct the guys behind me, the soldiers behind him, to form up in front of the trees here. And he's going to yell at these guys to get it together and form up. I'm assuming the confusion is still in place, right? You didn't drop that? All right, because you're about to be up.
But they need to. Let me actually look at.
Is it their? It's not their. Well, it is their turn actually.
Except luck. Damn it.
And actually, it's not Ranjit's turn. I was wrong. Sorry. Ranjit's after Soraya. If that helps.
So 7 of them are still under effect.
Okay, I got 1,
And-
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And after their turn, at the end of their turn, they will make another roll.
Okay. It's their turn, so why don't you roll for them? 'Cause I don't know what to
I'm
roll.
assuming.
There's 8 there that have markers on them.
So I have in here. Oh no, I didn't roll for them. So
What do you need?
3 will be fine. I'll just roll a few times. Actually, I should ask. Should check, make double sure what die I should be rolling. Spell. Confusion. D10. These are not D10s.
That was just to find out what kind of confusion they had, right?
Yeah.
But don't they
Yes.
get a check to see if they snap out of it?
Yes,
Is that what
that
you-
is
At
well.
the end of my turn.
At the end of their turn.
Oh, but you need okay.
But I need the D10 to see what they can do first. It's a 3, a 2, 3, and a 2. It's a 4, a 7, and a 4. Okay, so one of them is going to attack the nearest guy to him and do
I'll go.
5 points of damage or whatever. The rest do nothing.
Alright, so this guy's the closest. We'll just make it him.
Now, they do their saving throw. What's their modifier?
+1.
Okay, so those 3 fail. And these 3 fail.
It's a wisdom check, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that one fails. So all 7 fail. So they stay.
7 fail.
They're still confuddled.
They're still confused.
Why is there 8 with marks on them?
Because they're the ones that were confused.
It says 7 there.
7. It was 13.
Oh, the 7 that failed.
Yeah, it was 13 and then 12 and then 7 this turn. It'll be 7 next turn. So some have saved along the way.
Alright.
So I don't know about the marks.
Yeah.
But
There's 7 now.
yes.
I'm gonna take this mark off.
Well, one of them's attacking his
Buddy, but they're going to do like 5 or 10 points damage.
No, but that's gonna occupy 2 of them at least.
The main thing is they're not free to do whatever they want.
And he tries to hit. And he does. It's D8. He does 7 damage. And I credit it to you. I can put that. Alright. Okay. That is their turn. You can see all these soldiers pouring in. And we're on to
Did Ranjit do something? Oh, he's next.
Soraya.
Oh, sorry.
Soraya and then Ranjit.
Okay, so where did PR go?
PR is
and
right,
over.
right here. He's 40 feet in the air. Been hit with a fireball and a lightning bolt. He is taking some action. You know it's coming from over there somewhere. On the other side of the building.
I will start by searching the body of the
The cleric.
cleric.
Yeah, you won't find his holy symbol.
Neener.
Or the spear.
Chainmail. He. I don't think he has anything special.
Sure, thanks.
Notes or other equipment. Keys.
Magic items.
Documents.
Bottles containing Varinka.
That would be a great.
You take his
Genie
healing
lamp?
healing potion. Turns out it isn't a healing potion. She's been in it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So it's a Goliath grenade. Okay, got
Right,
it.
you'll jump a Goliath on top of you.
a lot of his items seem like secondhand items. He does have a bunch of potions. You would see the what normally you would expect healing potions, but they're really like ugly looking. They're like tainted. They look tainted. It's green, but it's like a putrid green. It's not that vibrant green you would expect in a healing potion. So there's two of those, and a Bible of Bane, that kind of thing. But you don't see anything, no boxes, no bottles of containment, or you do see a set of keys, skeleton keys, nothing special. They're rusty, even. I would even say that they're rusty. No, I said no boxes. He's not wearing a backpack or anything right now. A couple pouches filled with some typical clerical components. Nothing that looks like it
Nothing
could
is going to help us right now.
hold- yeah, nothing that looks like it holds Varinka.
Okay.
Maybe it's dehydrated Varinka. Just add water.
Just to add water.
Keys might come in handy if we have to bust in somewhere else.
Okay. Did I take an action, or is that?
To search a body actively, yeah.
No, I think that's my action. I guess who of the soldiers out there that I can see, like of the ones right in front, are those three confused, or are they?
One is confused. The one closer to the building. The one behind that one is confused.
The one closest though is not, right?
Yeah. This one, that one, that one, that one, and
Okay.
those two are confused. This one is not. So he's coming for you. You can see he's intent on getting to you.
Okay. So I probably don't want to necessarily move right up to him.
He's not distracted by the exploding barbarian over his head.
Yeah, if it wasn't 40 feet in the air, you might have taken some damage from that.
Okay.
Hey, at least I got the fireball out of your range.
Fair enough.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to use my movement to go around the back of the building.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30, yeah. And then,
It's peaceful.
yes. A little respite from the...
Almost feel like there's an echo of a ding, 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 ding. Alarm bells going off.
Okay.
And you might even, I would say you'd be able to see up towards the north of the screen is the opening to the constable. And you would see them starting to run down.
Okay.
2 or 3 guards along with the constable.
How do they know where the action is?
Ding a ding a ding a
Yeah.
ding a ding.
Where's the gading coming from?
That's the only way they can go to get out. So they're going that way anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't know it's necessarily there until they saw a fireball.
Well, there's that.
And the lightning bolts.
You mean the fireworks gave us away?
Literally, yeah.
All right, so
Crash
that's
of a guy driving out a
Soraya's
window.
turn, and that puts us back to Ranjit. I already said what Ranjit's doing. He instructed them to form up, get their bows out. Next up was back to the top of the order with Vilter.
All right. 12. All right.
Don't make me count those soldiers. I don't want to be counting how many arrows I throw.
No worries.
This is- I'm still
Okay, so
thinking how to respond.
the cleric that she just searched was outside, right? If I remember correctly.
Cleric was outside the window, yes.
Yeah,
He died
okay.
at the window.
All right, and so, but we haven't been to the two innermost rooms yet, correct?
Two without windows, yes. Not true. You explored them both.
that's right.
You didn't look at it thoroughly because stuff's going down, but you
Right.
did look at them.
But I'm saying that the two at the far end of the hall.
You have not searched those.
Right.
That's where the action was. That's where the mages were
Right.
Yeah, let's not forget the gargoyle that's sitting in front of the door.
blocking it.
Yeah. Well, that's
Where-
fine.
Oh yeah, he's got on the outside.
He's
Blocking the door from being open.
blocking the door.
No,
I believe that's what you did.
yeah, but I thought
You switched out with Vilter so he could run.
Are you thinking it's a concentration thing that you might have let go of?
yeah, but now I don't remember if I did or not. Because I did that and then I wild shaped, which is not.
Yeah, that's not a. That's not-
Okay.
You could lose your concentration.
Do you have to maintain concentration to keep the gargoyle?
Yeah, I think so.
What spell is that?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Summon.
Elemental.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I think I just turned into the snake after that. I don't think
Yeah,
I picked
right.
another
Yeah.
spell. So
You haven't done anything else.
Yeah,
No problem.
you're good. All right, so what am I going to do? Well, you know, they left in a hurry, and so maybe they forgot to take her. I feel like I need to search those interior, towards the end of the building.
You definitely hear ding 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 ding.
Yeah,
ding.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
And explosions going
And
off above the roof.
explosions.
So, yeah. Well, I mean, this is our opportunity. I mean, it would be tragic to leave without searching these rooms to be certain.
Yeah.
So I will move.
It seems just super unlikely. Right? Our priority is trying to catch these guys or get out of here. Doesn't make sense to me at all that they would leave Varinka here.
no, but
Doesn't mean they
we
would
haven't
get-
even been in those rooms yet. We don't know what's in there.
You're right. There could still be other people there.
Yeah.
Or something that could help, maybe. I hear what you're saying, Dave, and I don't disagree with you at all. But
Sure.
He looks a little too excited.
Go in the room. There's nothing to see in there.
No,
You open the
from the
door. And,
perspective of our characters, we were trying to get back there.
right.
Yeah,
Sure.
No, for sure. It,
At least look in the room and see that they're visibly empty. That makes sense.
Right.
I would say the jig is up. You had the element of surprise. You lost the element of surprise.
I'm gonna look in there if you don't.
Right.
As a snake, he's
Does
going to
that make
break everything going in there.
I was
It's a
trying to
giant
get that
snake.
way.
Yeah, yeah.
People disappeared and the dude jumped out a window. I'm at least gonna look in those rooms.
I think there's logic to what you want to do, Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I also agree with you that it's highly unlikely.
But that's because we know others.
That's
we
right.
above the table know
We
what
know
shit
where,
that's
whatever.
going on.
Yeah.
Viltor is going to go down the hall.
Jump over Vernon.
Mm-hmm.
The snake.
Jump, yes. And I'm going to go to the room that's on the upper. So,
Okay.
Like leap snake.
So this is not where Vernon might have said Ranjit was. Ranjit was in the lower one.
That's where the
The mages were sleeping and writing in the
that's
book.
where the
Oh yeah, because she
So if you want to start there, that's okay.
somebody
I
scouted
just-
the windows and told us.
I just want to make sure that you were aware.
that's where the mage just jumped out of the window though that way, which would make sense that you would dash after him,
Sure.
look through the room and see that
He's gone.
the curtains are
And the window's busted.
the window's busted. You could jump out that window yourself if you wanted to.
Exactly. So, moved in. I'm sure that didn't use all my movement.
Nope.
And so, if the desk is as cluttered as it looks, then I'm going to look through the stuff on the top of the desk.
So you would see a journal writing. We are being hounded by some mercenaries who are still in the dark as to where our prisoner is.
Fearsome and scary, and we are quaking in
They
our
are.
boots.
He'll say some to the extent that you're capable, and they're challenging, but we still have it under control. And,
They have us on the ropes.
But fortunately, they haven't discovered that Varinka is hidden in the.
We should really surrender.
Fill in the blank.
This isn't really worth it. They're not paying us enough.
and you would see a pass there that is a 1 for Zento Keep.
Yeah. I will be picking that up.
And it would, I forgot the name of the tower in Zento Keep, but there's a tower in Zento Keep that I would give you access to. It's the head castle. It's the place of power.
If we live that long.
Fast pass for the Tower of Terror.
There you go. That's what I got. Okay.
Willy
And-
Wonka's Tower of Fun.
Fanning through the other stuff.
Yep.
Any sign of a map or any?
No maps.
No maps.
What you see there is just that. Some loose papers,
Correspondence.
maybe some spells that are unintelligible, unless you knew how to read, some scrolls. You could grab them if you want, but I'm definitely making you use your action to do that. Otherwise, if you're just perusing and looking, that's what you see. If you want to take the time to action investigate, you're going to have to use it. I'll give you a little bit more.
I will.
Hint, a little bit more.
Would it be within his passive perception, perhaps, to hear and see?
Can't hear.
Can't hear. But to notice outside this window that's been busted open, the throng of guards coming.
If he did take the time to look up that window, he would see 4 constable and 3 other guards running down the hill from the jail.
I want the keep and the scrolls. I'm going to take the keep or the pass for the keep
Okay.
and the scrolls.
Okay, so you take the Zento Keep pass, you take 3 scrolls, that's all that was there.
Yep.
Just above the table so you have them. You can't read them, but
Right. Understood.
one is invisibility, the other one is magic missiles, and the third one is minor healing, lesser restoration. We'll just give you a lesser restoration.
All right. Understood. Yeah. No.
I'm trying to think what he would carrying that he could use. Magic missiles probably wasn't a good one, but
That's fine. We'll figure it out later after
Yeah.
we're successful.
so just so you know what they are.
Yeah. No. Appreciate
When, and if somebody deciphers it for you.
it. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you still have 15 feet of movement. I put you in the other room. If that's what you want. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Just barely in the other room.
Yeah.
Now you are still in guard uniform.
Right. True. Yeah. Sure. Why not? I'll go to the other room or to the door, whatever you'll allow.
All right.
All right. That's a solid turn.
Very.
Got some stuff.
You didn't have a bonus action, did you? Want to stop you from healing yourself or something? I don't know if you're taking damage, have you?
Oh.
Vernon.
Yeah,
Well, no,
Vernon,
he's
you're
offering me a
up.
chance
Yeah,
because
bonus
I
action.
action movement. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go check that out. Be sure. I don't think there's anything like that. Nope, really.
Next up,
Oh, you know what?
Vernon is Bruce. Oh, PR, sorry. PR, and then put it.
10 plus 3. Yeah, I'll save that for later. Okay. I'm good.
Alright, you're up.
PR is Ken.
Vernon's
next, though. They're tied. So I just gave it to
All
him
right.
first.
So you're checking that row, and
He
all
just
right.
came out of the other one.
yeah. So
I'll even let you bump him out of the way.
yeah,
Well, technically, you can pass through your friends, right? If memory serves.
Yeah, but a 20-foot snake is
Okay, yeah, that's true. He's gonna.
without moving you.
okay.
Yeah, but you're not 20
You
foot
can
in
certainly
diameter.
transform back. But I don't think you
So
want
don't
I
bother.
will head to the north room,
Uh-huh.
northwest room, and slither out through the busted window, and then. So that guy to the right is the guy that went through the window.
Yes.
Okay, he was the bubble boy.
Yes.
You're
Probably pooping himself now that the head of the snake has popped out of the window.
Yeah.
No. Still in silence unless you go another 5 feet.
Yeah. So I can. Where did I? I can go 30 feet. So where did I start?
In the hallway.
So that's like 10 or 15 feet I've done already.
5, 10, 15, 20. Say 20. Be
So I'm gonna
generous.
have to dash to catch up to him.
Sorizo.
I'm trying to fix
Or-
it now. I hate that pinch to zoom rotates.
Giant snake in the midst of all this is
You'd
gonna
also see
get
the-
a lot of attention.
The three sheriffs and the constable coming down the hill. Probably rethinking that right now.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
They're coming from the north.
They're coming down the hill.
All right. Is there any like underneath this building, like it's up off the ground, a crawl space?
I
or-
wouldn't say 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe 3 feet.
I will slither around the back of the building.
Alright.
First Ryan is like, what the heck?
Yeah.
10,
Yep.
15,
That way.
20,
Can
25, 30.
can the
Oh,
Can this-
she's gonna tell him to go back that way. It just came from there. There's nothing to see there.
can the cops that are coming see me?
No one can see you right now.
Okay.
Even the guards up the hill. I don't think they would.
Okay.
Because the wall comes out like that, so they'd have to see down and at it and go,
Okay.
maybe they could, but I'm going to say no.
Okay. I will drop my wild shape so I'm back to
Human.
looking like a human
Humanoid.
in the guard outfit.
Okay. They will have seen that your tail disappeared more or less. It just shrunk up.
Went behind the building as far as they're
just
concerned.
slithered.
You know, this character doesn't have to change in private.
Don't have to.
It's a very personal experience. Intimate experience.
Yeah. So I moved. I think there's a maybe a bonus action to drop wild shape, or you just drop it. I don't know.
I think it's a bonus for you to drop it, but you could just pop it up whenever you want, right?
Not as many times as I want. It's a bonus action to do it.
Oh, you were talking
As a
about
bonus
shit.
action earlier, follow. Yeah, you can drop with bonus action.
Bonus action to drop it. So I could still do an action, but and you're like encouraging me
Turn around.
to go back.
Yeah.
You say to go that way.
All I can think about is like when I was a kid, and you'd be running from somebody, and you're running one way, and your friend tells you to go turn around because they're running the other way. Yeah.
Is this a red wizard right here?
Yes, that is a wizard.
Okay.
It just
Well,
jumped out of the window.
Okay.
Which you didn't hear because
Well, yeah, just
Yeah.
doesn't know anything about that, but it's just like, well, there's
silence is
some
fine.
guards coming from that way, so I want to go around, circle.
So I'm gonna do a first level cure wounds on myself. How about that? Are you hurt?
Myself.
You're not? Okay.
sounds good.
Boom.
All right, so that is Vernon's turn. PR. You've just taken a fireball and a lightning bolt.
Charge.
Who are you charging?
The bad guys.
Okay.
All right, we'll go 40 feet at least.
Giant monster.
I am going to drop a little bit in height, so if they fireball me again, they're at least going to hit some of their own guys.
Okay.
So I'll be like 10 feet above the ground. And then how close am I? Still 50 feet away, which I don't think I have the range I want for that. Yeah, 30, 20, 30, 20, 20, 60, 20, 60. Okay. I shall dash and go another 30 feet. So I'm 10 feet above these guys.
10 feet above. 20 feet from. I do believe.
Do I have anything I can do as a bonus action? Alright, this is going to seem counterintuitive, but I'm going to end my rage. As my bonus action this time.
Okay.
Hopefully, not a huge mistake. Alright. We'll call it.
All right, next up will be the magic users that you just
What?
got.
What?
Let's produce.
Oh, sorry, Perducci's turn, yeah.
I was gonna cry.
Yeah, you're up.
So, like the Keystone Cops, hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I'm gonna use 2 more key points, and I'm going to cast 2 more. That's 5. I've used 5 of my 9. I'll have 4 left after this.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt. I don't want to say this before. The cleric had other stuff. So I will give that to you in a minute.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're going to use 2 key points to.
Yeah. Can I have the mouse?
Yes. Comes some monk acrobatic stuff. Now, meanwhile, there's still a voice over here going, Knights of the North! Knights of the North, right?
That was my minor illusion. That lasted just for 1 turn,
Okay.
then it's done. So. How's this work? I have to be on the right thing, though. I have to be here.
The box.
And this is what I want.
You can silence again.
No. I wouldn't do that to you again.
Yes, you would.
Not silence.
I played Magic with
Well,
you.
if they're gonna keep doing scatter jump, then
No, for sure.
No, just at this juncture, everything goes pitch black. Darkness.
Okay.
So these 20 guards are charging in right where these 3 are standing.
Okay.
Silence. That's
Not silence. Darkness.
darkness. And then not on this map, but on the other map, I'm gonna open this map. Not that map, this map.
And this is like a greater invisibility, right?
Mine is, yeah, mine is.
No matter what you're doing.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. So, I imagine that's like right here.
Yes.
For my movement, I want to get up on this wall
Okay.
right here.
All right.
I have climbing speed, all that fun stuff. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Maybe I run to the base of it and crawl up at next turn. Whatever you tell me.
I think running to the base of it and crawling up next turn.
So I'd be on the inside edge, right? If there's people coming through, I'm just to the right, a safe spot,
Yeah.
and I'm going to be watching for people, watching to see if they come out of that darkness. But I'm really expecting a massive collision inside that darkness.
Well, the soldiers aren't going to run into the darkness.
Well, I imagine they're sprinting. So at least the first few that are...
Yeah, we'll get into the darkness for sure. But collision, I don't know.
How would so if you're running up to it, what does it look like? Like a black curtain?
It's a sphere.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just a
An event horizon just
black
showed up.
sphere
Bubbled
okay.
around them. So that at least gives us one turn with those wizards not... They're going to have to move, and they don't know where this darkness begins and ends.
And those soldiers either stumble into it or stop and get run over.
Or they have to go all the way around whatever tree this is.
Okay.
But that's his discretion.
And then is your silence bubble gone?
My silence bubble is gone now.
Thank you.
The world suddenly has sound again.
For him.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, that's my turn.
Now it's down to their turn and the fighters' turns. Do you want to roll all that confusion stuff while I'm working on the others?
Yes.
And
Should probably be working on that.
I was gonna say, yeah, there's a ton of troops coming, but between which ones did you need?
D10s.
The spells and mold the earth, and we can cause a lot of mayhem for them.
Well, we can until we can't.
So, yeah.
So 3 of them get to move and act normally this round. They're still confused. They haven't passed yet, but they get to move and act normally. And one of them gets a melee attack on whoever's
I
closest.
hold down to that thought.
Might as well roll their 20s. One of them passes.
Boo.
What? You think all of
use
those
the
are just
dice
going to
in
run into
jail?
that blackness?
No, but I think the guys that were fleeing would continue to flee.
I were continuing to flee.
So the 3 you just
Oh.
moved into the tree, they were running the other direction.
No, they vamped there.
Oh, okay.
So there's space behind this tree. These guys, the rest of them are going to try to run around it. Maybe
That's
some
fine. That's
catching
fine.
some of the black.
That's a good thing.
But they knew where they were. They didn't want to move closer to the barbarian, but they did know that there was troops behind them.
Sure. Okay.
So they
okay.
would move forward.
Well, that darkness didn't work out so well.
That's all right.
They weren't as trapped there as the ones in the house.
Yeah.
Can you move it?
I don't think so.
All right. Now that you're much closer, PR.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
go
on.
ahead.
Reading the spell. If the point you choose is on an object you are holding, I am holding, or on one that is being worn or carried, I would put it on that. I centered it on that one.
Which one? The one mage. Okay.
One mage.
Right.
So I'll center it on him. So you have to choose a different tool to move it.
Oh.
The right angle. And then you can drag it on top of that mage.
So it's centered on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's dragging it with him.
Nice.
So he constantly can't.
On his belt.
And yeah, and which means whoever was with him is stumbling around in the dark too.
Anyone with him in adjacent enough is going to be impacted, and that's going to inhibit his ability to even move through those trees. I mean, to me, that makes it very
Well,
difficult to
well,
navigate.
it wasn't-
Null moved him down to the wall.
Happened to be the one that didn't go in the trees.
Okay.
And I believe it because he didn't know that when I
Yeah,
made
right.
it.
Yeah.
No, he's just now
Yeah,
He's just walking around in the
he
dark.
has one hand on the wall,
Yeah.
and he's walking.
It's just gonna stay with him.
That's all right. Something's better than nothing.
All right. PR.
Yes.
Con 17.
What? 17? Sorry.
Constitution. 17 or better.
Constitution 17. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. But a 20. Unnatural.
So instead of 8d8, it's 4d8, which is going to be 2d8, which is 16
Half
cold damage.
Well, 2d8 would be full damage, would be 16.
Right.
So if you rolled 2d8, you're probably going to get an 8.
No. It's 8d8 total.
Yeah.
Halved for his barbarian feature.
Gotcha.
That's 4d8.
No. There's no barbarian feature right now. I'm not raging.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ooh.
So
I got close
4d8.
enough to hoping that whatever happened to me would happen to the people below me.
Yeah. And it's a cone, so no. 4d8.
Right, it was a hope.
Yeah, no. 4d8 cold damage.
Now hold up.
Oh, cold wouldn't have mattered
A
anyway.
cone is a circle.
No, it's a funnel.
It's a V.
It does go in a circle. I would agree.
It looks like a dunce's hat.
He's
Yep.
going up.
Yep.
Okay.
So
But what's the diameter?
60 foot total. So as
Length
long as
is
he's
60
like
foot.
somewhere, yeah, it's length 60 feet. So at the distance, it's 60 feet. But
Yeah.
he's like 10 feet up.
The person doing it would be able to angle it.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like we would. Right?
Well, but I'm saying, okay, yeah, he can angle it up, but if it was,
So he put him at the bottom of it.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
he's at the tip of.
So instead of 16, he took how much? 32?
So 32, 32 is half of 8d8. You take half because you passed, right?
Yep.
So that'd be 48. So 48, half of it is
16.
16. So 16
16,
cold
okay.
damage. That's
Ouch.
his turn.
How beat up are you, Ken?
Is
He's
too
pretty
busy.
beat up.
I'm at 47.
Left.
That was from this guy, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And then
She's made me mad.
Ranjit's kind of confused about his bearings. And he's used all of his movement to get out of that darkness after the darkness moved with him. And how many of the... Now let's do the confused soldiers.
Okay, so this one's probably the most complicated of the bunch. Okay, so 2 do nothing.
They do nothing because that's
They're
what the confusion
confused.
does.
Yeah.
Right.
3 of them can move and act normally this turn. They're still under the confusion spell, but they're able to move and act normally this turn. One of them will move in a random direction, so roll a d8, decide which direction it goes, and it'll use all of its movement. One of them does the melee attack.
All right, let's do the D8. 6. So starting with north as 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be down, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
6 to be southwest.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now what else?
One of them attacks.
All right. We'll say it's this same guy again, and he attacks, and he hits again.
Excellent.
That's a 13, not an 18. So 13 plus. He still hits. And what damage? That's a D8. This time it's a 1. So it's 4. 4 damage to that guy again. All right. What else?
So that was all 7.
All right.
Um,
Nobody broke free of it.
One of them did, but it'll be at the end of their turn.
Which is coming right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you still dressed up as a Centaurian?
A very hot guard.
Apparently.
All right. That is the end of their turns.
I forgot about that because I was there for that.
Well, no,
So-
I was.
Actually, I'm going to move this guy.
So this herd, I was thinking of like they went that way, but your performance is going to sell much better than mine.
They also, I was right in front of them, throwing spells at them. So they,
Oh,
Yeah, the jig's kind of up on you.
Jig's a little up there. I was going to do something else though.
okay.
Go for it.
I was going to throw a card
Nice.
right where that guy's standing.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know. Sorry.
Now it is Soraya's turn.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I can throw it. So with my action, I'm going to throw one of my cards.
No.
Now, do you remember I had written down what you had said, but you rattled off quickly.
We'll remember.
So Hill Giant and
Bandits.
It's the three
And
bandits.
a kobold.
Kobold.
And a goblin.
Kobold
That sounds about right.
Yes.
and a goblin too. Okay. So you
Well,
threw 4
we
cards.
kept throwing until we got
There was
something
like
that
soldiers
was.
too, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Three knights. Something like 3 knights or something.
No, it was three
No.
bandits.
Three
Three
bandits.
bandits.
Where is Ken? I don't see him.
He's up in the
He's
air
the yellow-
over the top of the building.
He's the one
Oh,
in
no,
front of
he's
the
over by
tree.
Oh, he's over there.
The-
now. Okay.
The guard tree. Not an apple tree. It's a guard tree.
Yeah.
2 of hearts. That gets taken out. Trying to split these jokers shouldn't be right next to each other. I'm gonna shuffle it again, anyways.
So a glaive is bigger than a resilient sphere.
2 of
And
diamonds.
it's longer. So would the blade stick out?
2
Not if it's in a
diamonds was also used. Okay.
bag of holding.
I don't think his is. Oh, his glaive. Kiara's glaive.
That was bad shuffle.
Doing the shuffle.
These cards are not easy because they're like the slick coating ones.
Right.
So, like holding on to them is very
That's better.
difficult. Okay. All right.
Filter, you're up next.
So she throws a 10 of diamonds
10 of diamonds.
to the fire giant,
Nice.
That's a nice pick.
First try.
and 30 feet is right here. So that's where the fire
I
giant
missed it.
appears.
Where's the spot?
It's over just right here.
South.
So no, yeah, it'll appear right there.
I have one already.
Can you control this thing? Like what it's doing, what it looks like?
I'll read out what it says exactly. Action, throw a card. An illusion of one or more creatures forms over the thrown card and remains until dispelled. An illusory creature appears real, of the appropriate size, and behaves as if it were a real creature, except that it can do no harm. While you are within 120
That's all
feet
sad.
and you can see it, I can use an action to move it magically within 30 feet of the card. Any physical interaction with the illusory creature reveals it to be an illusion. Like you try to swing and you just go right through it. Because objects pass through it. Someone who uses an action to visually inspect the creature identifies it as an illusory with a successful DC 15 investigation check.
Okay, but
But either way, that's quite intimidating.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
just
yeah,
but
yeah.
you can't puppet master it to make it
What's
look
its
like
size?
it's doing something in particular.
It's a
What's the size of the giant?
it says a fire giant.
Well, there's all right.
So-
we can bring up the creature.
Yeah, whatever a normal fire giant is. I've got it right here. It loads. Huge, giant, lawful, evil.
So it's medium, large. So this is one size.
Huge.
It's one size bigger than this.
Scale.
Dark
The
skin.
scale is one thing. What's this here?
Anchor.
What's that? Anchor? That's not what I thought I would say.
That's the scale. That slider, yeah.
All right. Probably close enough. You get the idea.
Yep. It's covering that one guy.
Yeah, now like that one guy's like between the fire giant's legs. Like
And
Looking up his
What
skirt.
was the challenge for the hallucination or the illusion?
so if he attacks,
He'll discover it.
then he'll discover because he'll swing right through it. And if he spends his turn in doing an investigation
Okay.
and passes an investigation check,
DC 12, 13,
fif-
whatever.
15 is what it
15.
said, then
But there's a, I mean,
I
it's
think
just a
I think if you have a fire giant above you, you're not spending your turn investigating whether it's real. You're probably turning
running
tail
for
and
your
running.
life.
So I rolled a
So-
15 for him. I think that's enough to pass his poop factor. But yeah, it's not to pass his belief. He believes it to be real right at the moment, even though it just appeared in front of him out of nowhere.
Yeah, maybe it stepped over the wall.
It's that big.
Yeah.
It's a giant.
The others are going to run. They failed their poop test.
Soraya is now going to move. Well, I guess, do you say anything about the wizard that's around the corner? No? Okay. Soraya's going to around the corner and
You
be
may
like,
want to
damn it.
extricate yourself from there. All those soldiers.
10.
That's not right.
Yeah, right.
A ring of fire around Ranjit, or a big wall of fire between all those guards and us.
Good question.
Someone else catch him.
So she's going to round the corner. Now, what's this mage doing?
Which one?
I don't know.
The one right here.
I
He's
don't-
running for the
We've
trees.
got him separated from his
Okay.
At the moment,
from
anyways.
his other magical guys right now.
Well, I can't do anything. I've used my action. So,
And it's opaque, so if it's a blip to where
Now
you
you're
can see,
visible out.
you can't see it.
Right.
Everybody. Okay.
Like the wall of fire. Ring of fire. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, Johnny Cash.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
yeah, maybe actually it should be up against the wall, kind of skirting the building. Okay.
I gotta get closer to him now.
That was Soraya's turn. Ranjit. No, it's already past Filter's turn. He already moved earlier. He moved out of the darkness.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What to do? All right. Well, I guess I'm going to check out this room. I'm here. I mean, I know things are going to hell outside, but
If you can hear everything,
I was like,
does your illusion have sound?
That's maybe a question for the.
Oh, go ahead and look it up.
I mean, it says it. I mean, it doesn't say anything about sound. It just says that
What's next?
behaves as if it were a real creature,
Okay.
except it can do no harm, and it takes an investigation check to realize that it's not
Sounds
a real
like it should.
creature. Yeah, I think it would.
If it acts and behaves like a, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like if it was
What level is it?
It's a deck of illusions.
Oh, it's Deck of Illusion.
Yeah, I feel like if it was a huge creature and it was completely silent, it would take less than an investigation check of
That just got
15
me.
to discover that it was not real.
So yeah, I'll go with it for flavor. It sounds good. You hear, fee fi fo fum. You know that kind of stuff. Big boisterous
Noise.
noise, thumping outside.
Yeah.
With
Okay.
this crew, it could be anything.
Yeah, right.
It could be a dragon. You know. It's
Yeah,
just-
right.
You also are aware that she has the deck of illusions.
Right.
We did use it just now.
And we,
Yeah, right. Yeah. So, Viltor's going to check this desk. See if
All
there's
right.
anything else of merit.
More notes. Nothing. Just messages to and from various posts. busy.
Anything about moving the prisoner on this day at this time and
Nothing
prepare
about
the cell?
Varinka, but what you do see on the side, covered with a blanket, is something underneath a 3 foot or so rucksack. It's like just a burlap sack has been put over it, and you can't see anything underneath it. But there's something big, maybe about 3 feet wide, about 5 feet long. Kind of looks like it's rounded at the top, like almost like a
body that's in a bag.
gravestone. You know, if you thought of a gravestone with those rounded tops,
Oh,
you kind
sure.
of have that burlap sack is just hanging over it, kind of in a rounded shape. And it goes all the way to the bottom. You might even see, I'll give you a little bit at the bottom, like along the edge, you see like molding,
Okay.
gold molding.
All right.
You also see a few of those toys that you remember Parducci was playing with.
The box.
There's a couple of those toys there.
Okay.
And you remember toys are not so good
Right.
with these people,
Right.
which is sick and perverted in its own way.
Right. Okay. Well.
That's just looking.
Right. Okay. So that was the look. So
Ow. Okay.
as an action, I guess
Okay.
let's remove the drape. What's under there?
Try those. Let me find my notes here because it's in the notes. All right. This is going to take a turn.
Interesting. There's no. Oh, you have to count. What is this?
So what you see is a 4 foot tall mirror. As you kind of like start to look at it. What you see on the edges as you start to look at it are faint images of creatures. There are gems at the top, bejeweled, fanned out in like a pendant. There's engraving and markings. It's all in gold. This definitely looks fancy. Looks like it weighs about 50 pounds. So it looks like it's heavy metal gold.
Well, if it's heavy metal, it'd have naked girls around the edge, right?
So
Nice.
what I would ask you to do is tell me what you do with this mirror, because this is a fancy looking mirror and it's sitting with a cover over it. Do you look at it directly?
Yes, go.
Do you would Vilter look directly at a suspicious looking
Alice,
mirror
look at the looking glass.
Do it.
Drink the potion that says "Drink me."
Red pill, blue pill. What the?
Yeah.
How could you not?
Indeed. Yeah, I mean, I took it off and I've looked at the. I'm looking. Obviously, I've seen what you've described as far as the perimeter. Now, you mentioned images at the edges. Are these images like?
creatures, and they
Right.
would even be like,
But are they
in various forms of?
okay? But these images are they on the glass or are they in the frame?
They're on the inscription border.
Okay,
On the frame.
on
Yes,
the frame.
on the frame.
I just want to make sure. Am I seeing stuff being transmitted through the glass or? But
I'm adding a little flavor to help.
it's in the flame. It's in the frame. Okay.
Yes,
Got it. Okay.
it's not in the mirror itself.
Right. Okay, got it.
And where are you standing in relation to it? So, like, let's say it's in front of me, facing him. Where are you standing in relation to it? You're looking at it this way. You're looking at it straight on, or you give me some.
I would say that I'm not directly in front of it.
Okay.
I would have okay, here's this thing, and I'm gonna pull
Right.
the drape off, and to get the drape off, I've probably moved to the side slightly, so I'm probably looking at it at an angle. I guess I'm going to look at the glass, and I'm going to look to see, okay, do I see the room reflected, or is there something else going on here? Is it like,
You see the room reflected.
okay. All right. Okay.
Go for it. Go swing for the fences.
Okay.
I summon Varinka.
Oh, guys.
And what else you could hold in front of you to bounce other people's spells back at them?
Right. Something.
Mirror on the wall.
Show
Where
me.
is Varinka? Broad and tall.
Nice.
Inspiration.
Inspiration. That's right.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah, what to do?
Got some suspense music. Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
I don't know.
Mirror
I
of
guess.
the beating heart.
Well, let's see. We'll pull a little Neo Matrix. I'll touch the mirror.
It touches like a mirror. It leaves a little impression on it.
An impression.
Just from your finger. You know, oil,
handprint?
dirt.
Print.
Okay. It's not like it deflected under pressure. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Didn't do matrix and bubble.
Yeah. Right. That's what I was.
Ooh, oil burn.
All right. I will do an Arcana check.
Or you can ask for her. Can I check and see if
Yes.
it lets you?
That's. I would let you if you think you know about
Well, I'm curious.
mirrors and
I know about magic stuff.
what
It's
bad
one of my
people do with-
proficiencies.
what bad people do with mirrors.
Yeah. Right. We'll give it a go.
Sure.
That's a 21.
All right, and you're a druid slash.
Yep. Paladin
Paladin.
slash.
All right, so you know as part of your paladin training, you would have learned that there are tools of trapping people, and mirrors are a common way to do that. Amongst magical items that they're pretty rare, to be honest. They're not impossible to find, but they're rare.
Haven't we come across one before? Not this group, nobody in this group, but one of our didn't.
I had a mirror. In
Yeah, it was one of
my-
your other
sure.
adventures.
Yeah.
You had a mirror for
It's not the same
tracking
mirror.
people.
Actually, it might be.
I'm sensing a common theme.
This
Every
is
one
the
of
mirror
your
you're
All the
looking
riddles
for,
that
or
we were
at,
terrible
or
at
whatever.
solving.
Yeah.
That's
So
a-
you would suspect maybe this, and the reason why it was covered, it can be a trap for people who inadvertently look at it. And you were lucky enough to not have looked at it. And that's one thing that you would remember with your 21, is that you should not look directly into a magical mirror. Unless you want whatever it is to happen.
Slam your mace into it.
Go point it
I
at
mean, that's
somebody
probably,
else.
that's probably your action by now, but
Yeah, I mean, I went in, I looked at, I investigated the desk.
Carry around like a shield.
Yeah, right.
Point at other people. Look at this! Look at this!
Me and
20 guards can run right into it.
sometimes there's a limit, and they like a bag of holding, and they all come pouring out.
be like Perseus, use it against the Medusa.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've looked it over. I've moved. I did that. I've done the. To me, that's a solid turn. What I do with the mirror in the next round, I think that I hear what he's saying, and yeah, okay, I know these things are
I'll still give
dangerous.
you a bonus action. It was a long 6 seconds because we talked about it.
Right.
And you've got good rolls.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Back to here. Okay. Bonus action. Let's. Just in case, because I don't know what's going to happen next. Bonus action, I will use my second wind to get some hit points.
Second one to get hit points.
Yep.
Sounds good. That brings us to Vernon.
Okay. Vernon
It's hiding in the back.
follows
Big fire
around
giant.
the corner, goes back around. I think 30 feet will get me about back to the window on the,
Okay.
the north side of the
The
building.
window you just came out of.
Yeah. There's
Is
a method to
Samara-
the
Yep,
madness.
that's him.
Okay. Now, when I look over there, I can pick out Ranjit. He's the red
Yep.
one, right?
No. That's the one wizard.
Oh, is
Jeez.
he?
The one right next to
That,
red
okay.
circle, yeah.
So, I can see him.
It's a long ways off, but yeah,
I'm within 120 feet of him.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Boogity boogity, wall of fire around him.
Rangy.
Yep.
Just Rangy.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
So it can be a ring up to 20 feet in diameter, but I don't want it to be, I just want it like around him. So maybe it's 10 feet in diameter.
So 10 foot by 10 foot by
10,
10 foot.
10 foot in diameter, 20 feet high, and a foot thick. With
guy.
the hot
Oh, this
side
guy.
towards him.
Aren't they both hot sides?
Nope. One side is hot.
10 feet. How big is the circle?
10-foot diameter.
Or,
10 foot diameter.
diameter, so 5 foot radius. That looks like you're doing radius. That, I mean, yeah. That,
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's around him is the point. I don't know.
There you go.
5 feet,
There you
6
go.
feet, whatever.
That's close.
Okay.
He's going to
So-
feel a lot of hurt.
Yeah. He has to do a dex fail.
Dex what?
When the wall appear against a 16.
Well, he rolled an 18, so.
Okay, so he's going to take half of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another one. Yes. Half of 8, 11, 18, 24. So 12 points of fire damage.
12, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Can you move it? Can you keep it now?
no, but
If he wants out of it, he has to move through it again, right?
Right.
yep. And I'm hoping in all the other chaos, the soldiers aren't paying attention to him.
Well, that tree's gonna might catch on fire.
20 foot. Yeah. Ignite
Good
the
thing you're
tree.
not it.
It
20
doesn't
feet tall.
specifically. Well, yeah, I said 20 feet tall. It doesn't specifically say. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Did I do that right? Six.
Yeah, the chaos factor.
This was 60. Hang on. Add one more. Yeah, I guess I'll let you decide if you want the tree to catch fire. It doesn't specifically say about catching things on fire,
Oh, yeah,
but
it's catching fire.
it's and it's going to last for up to a minute,
Okay, I'm in.
and then
With your concentration.
so the gargoyle's gone,
Okay.
and I'm going to hop back through the window.
Are you going back in?
Yep,
Why would you go back in? Okay.
because nobody else is in there.
to watch the other druid disappear into the mirror.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, next up is
Pierre.
PR. Ken?
All right. I survived my round without a rage, so I will rage again.
And there's a fire that erupted in front of you and a darkness sphere next to you. There's one mage
Yeah,
sitting
things have happened.
There's a fire giant that's erupted behind you.
All right. So, as a thing, when I enter my range, I get 20 feet of movement. So I'm going to loot to this guy.
Wes, check how close
I think
you
they're
are
in-
to stay
how high
to
are you?
your illusion.
I came down to her level.
Sorry,
I was 10 feet up, so I floated down to her. So I was
Essentially
within base
ground
contact now.
He's high as a kite. He just might stop to check her out.
Well, I'll double check. see if it's
And yeah, we're gonna take a swing because she's annoying.
In her defense, it's kind of her job.
She does it very well. Okay, reckless, great weapon master, all the jazz.
All the things.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 will not hit.
So are all these soldiers going to pile on him, or are they going to go after the giant?
All right, we're gonna try it
Or
again.
piss themselves and run away?
How about a 16?
When she casts shield, it does not.
Okay. I think I will stay there. I think that's it.
Okay. All right, next is Parducci. Yeah, 15.
So
You're up on the wall.
Parducci's just shaking her head that
This is still
this
going.
was not, in her mind, engaging in battle was not what she wanted to do. She's up on the wall in a safe spot, watching. That's all she's doing.
So as you look out, you see
We didn't have a
fire
chance to talk about it.
A fire giant, a sphere of darkness you just made, and a cylinder of fire
Yep.
shooting up into the tree.
Yep.
And you're like, WTF.
I don't know how this is getting us closer to Varinka, but I'm just going to watch. Because what I was hoping was going to, at the start of the night when they vamped over, I thought they were running away. I thought they were going to, and I was going to follow them.
That wasn't
But that's not quite what happened. She is just trying to watch where these people go, hoping they will lead her to Varinka.
She's just sitting there switching her tail. Like a cat on the mantle.
Stealth, if you want me to be stealth, but I mean, you know what? I would rather find a place in the shade where I don't have to use my invisibility anymore. So if there's a place in the
You'd have to get down the wall, go around the wall.
and so if there's not one in the darkness where I can watch, maybe a different tree.
I would say you could get it behind I'm thinking the sun's up here,
Yeah,
and you could get over here and get into a shadow and still see.
I like the idea of a tree better. Is there another tree?
If you want to get, there is a second tree behind the one that's on fire.
Yeah,
But they're like overlapping.
yeah. There'd be another tree somewhere.
Yeah.
Right, and I
That's
will get
in
up
this
in that
tree,
tree, and in that tree, I would think there'd be some amount of shade, dark,
Yeah, for sure.
and then I'll be able to take off my hood for a while, conserve some time. I'm just up in that tree and I'm watching.
All right, so that's where you're spending your movement and
So observation, perception type of things. I'm just
another stealth check just to
Yeah.
run up the. Oh wait, you can't use shadow unless you're in a shadow, right? To transport. You have to get into a shadow before you can teleport
that's
from
right.
the shadow.
But now, once I
Now
did
you're
my
in.
move and action to climb, whatever.
Assuming you're not detected, you'll.
So 14 plus
Yeah.
10 is 24.
All right.
Yep, that's my turn.
There's just so many soldiers.
Just keenly observing.
Yep. Okay. So that brings us to the mages. One with a barbarian right in his face. One in the dark. I don't know what to do with that.
Dark's just going to keep following him around.
Yeah. I think he's figured out.
He keeps
He's gone 10
well,
feet
he's
and it's still
stumbling around in
there.
the dark. He doesn't know what's going on.
What kind of person did I put the darkness on?
You put it on a mage,
Yeah.
which was a good choice.
Yup.
Well, yeah, one of them did a fireball, the other did a lightning bolt. So,
Stifle one of them.
I'm trying to figure out how, okay, he's figured out it's on him, but he doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know.
he's a mage. What
Yeah.
level mage is he?
He could dispel magic if he had it prepared.
Yeah.
Oh, he doesn't?
Nice.
Tisk.
What kind of mage doesn't have dispel magic prepared? Tisk.
So-
The guy who's
well-
prepared to use counterspell.
So he doesn't know. Is it darkness? Is he blinded? Is he? Because it's just unless he's got some way to see through it.
And realistically, his movement ought to be like halved or a disadvantage or something because
Well,
he's
stumbling
stumbling
around in the
around. Well, I mean, he's got a hand on the wall, right? So I guess the wall would help. So he's
I mean,
But
you,
it's
you
total-
can move fast in darkness. You can hit stuff.
yeah, right.
He can run really fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So what would you do if that? I mean, if you don't have some spell that can see through it. What do you do?
Well, you can still attack things. You just have disadvantage.
We can do lots of things. Man. Just can't get
Technically,
out.
you
There's
can't
nothing you can
don't-
see.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're
You don't know what it
attacking.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab him. Friend or foe? I'm friend.
Or you have a dagger in your gut.
Yeah.
Oh, so he is just gonna.
Oh, I know what I want. Oh, no, I use my.
Next turn.
I haven't gone yet. So
No, I think I had a good enough turn.
yeah. So the mage over here is going to turn around and see Soraya. He's looking over his shoulder and sees Soraya. So he turns around and he casts a nasty spell.
So,
Am I in the right one? I'm in the wrong one. Alright. It is Constitution 16.
1 second. Now, if I do a reaction now, does that count as a spell for my upcoming turn, or is it?
No.
No.
It's for the turn I just did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't do
As long
a
as it's a
reaction
reaction
spell.
spell.
Which counter spell is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you already used a real spell on your turn, you can't do it.
I didn't because I used the card.
Oh, there you go.
The scroll of.
That's the spell using. I'm trying to
I'm over
decide
here
what
globally.
level I'm.
yeah, right.
Okay, I am going to use a. How high? Let's.
She's looking at her cards.
Well, I'm deciding
Nope.
what level
Yeah.
cast that. I'll do 5th level counterspell.
Okay. What does it say if it's above the 5th level?
Damn. When you.
There's a DC.
Yeah. It's DC, right?
I don't think so. No, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if its level is less than or equal to the level. Yeah, or oh no, yeah, there's a DC. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
So if you roll under that, the counterspell fails.
I believe
Pretty
so.
much.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to beat a 17.
So a 7th level spell?
Whatever it
It's
is.
the kind that's going to put you down, possibly.
Well, I'll just roll it virtually. Seven.
Team.
You sure you don't have any inspiration? Or anything?
I don't have one marked. Let's see. Do I have a?
You're a
I
bard.
can-
You have bardic inspiration.
I do have bardic inspiration. Well, I'm trying to see if I
He can't give
can.
it to himself.
I can.
You can?
Yep.
On demand.
That's what I'm checking.
As a
Even a
second
D12
reaction?
though, that's quite the.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a big ass.
but it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah. It's,
I don't.
During a reaction.
when you
I
make an
think
ability
it's a-
check, and you
it's-
can expend
It's
Oh.
such a far
Well,
it
shot.
says,
that I would let him do it because.
the bardic die to roll the die, add the number to the check. You can do so after the roll, but before knowing the result. So yeah, I think you can just
I
do
will
it
assume you
on,
had inspiration.
well, I can.
If you wanna
I
use
can
it.
add bardic inspiration on demand. So that's what it
Oh.
says, to my
All right.
own rolls.
Well, then roll
Um,
your.
D12?
Level 15.
better roll
3
that. So 3 plus 7.
is 10.
All right. So
At least you're not embarrassed.
I'm just dead. You know, yeah.
Just dead.
You yell. He yells, "Abracadabra!" And you yell, "Stupefy!" And it just washes over it like it was a waterfall. Black energy comes around your magic and just
What's the
funnels
spell?
right into you with a finger of death.
Ugh.
And so
Oh.
you take 78 plus 30 necrotic.
7 die 8.
Yeah, 7
Whoa.
die 8. Thanks. I need to learn to say that.
Yeah,
It
70.
makes it easier. Less scary than 78. So
Wow.
56.
So it'd be 56 half, that's 23, 28, yeah. Plus 30, it's 58.
Ouch.
Ow.
58. It's only half my hit points.
We are level 15.
Yeah.
That
Never
wasn't
scoffed
very
at me
nice.
jumping in the window and suck it.
You tell him, Vernon.
Because I think in about 3 seconds someone's going to be following me.
And you would probably have even kind of felt this darkness wave over the window, like as it washed over him, over her.
1950s. Duck and cover.
Yeah.
All right, so
What's the giant doing?
that was that turn.
It's
Holding down the
behaving
corner.
like a giant.
Just standing there?
Stomping.
It's behaving like a giant, whatever a giant would be doing.
Well, if you would do something, it'd be doing it now, right? On your turn?
It can't move.
Oh, it can't move.
It's tied to the card.
On the
Oh,
cars.
that's not how we played it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
within he can go within a range of it, 30 feet. I thought.
I, on my turn, can use an action to move it within 30 feet of the card.
Oh,
But it is tied to the card.
Okay, so when
That's
you were
why
gone
you're
that
using
week,
your actions
I was
to
using your action to do all that.
Yeah. You could use my action to move it, yeah. But it's just, stomping and, huffing and
Roaring
puffing
and-
and pounding its chest and, doing giant things. But this also wasn't my turn. This was me getting attacked.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah, there's that.
And then now is me deciding how I'm going to
After Ranjit.
kill this mage in one shot as retribution.
Ranjit's in the wall of fire.
so right in front of you, PR, you see that mage disappears.
Boo.
But just from what you can see, that one. I'm trying to move that over there.
Well, just bam, he's gone.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe not that far. Just give him
there's lag. That's why I did that.
And that will be his turn.
So it's not really there, guys, right? It's
So I'm confused. We had one who just nuked Soraya, and
Yeah.
one stuck in the dark. So which one is that one?
That's the Order of the Scribes one. I'm just the slightly different one. It was right there.
Right.
there's a third wizard.
Okay. I guess I haven't. I've been trying to keep track, but I've only had two ever in any situation, so
Yeah.
I wasn't aware there was a third one.
So when we first began, there was one with Ranjit, and there was two in the other room.
Right.
So that's where the three came from.
Okay.
One was in the Resilient Sphere when they scattered out there. This is the one that was in the Resilient Sphere. That's the one that just fingered to death.
Right.
He just gave you the finger. What are you going to do about that?
He's not happy. Ranjit is not his turn. Can you just slide the darkness down here? He's trying to find his way out of the dark, and he's just following the wall.
Find my cursor. There it
He's
is.
not even gonna. He's just gonna get to the edge of the wall. Now he'll know
Down
where
here.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he'll know where he is at least. Ranjit. Man, it's tempting to not leave because it's easier to take the 12-15 than it is to go out and fight a barbarian with rage. How sad is that? Yeah.
Burn, baby, burn. It's like warm them up. Oh wait, he already is.
Set to medium rare.
Yeah. What's that?
Alright. I don't think it's logical for him to stay in there. What I do think he will do is he will go back. He'll go up this way because he still thinks it's dark over there.
Yeah. So I guess the question I would ask is, does he think he would die by staying, or?
He's already taken one round from it, and he feels like it's manageable. That's
Alright,
what I'm
so-
thinking.
So he's going to take the damage.
He's going to go up here, though.
He's going to run up here.
Yeah. And he's going to be like, fools, kill them!
And he needs to do. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, he needs to do some damage, right?
Well, I'm trying to figure out, does it just happen or does he get the dex again?
Oh, he gets the deck save. Certainly.
A creature.
Well, he didn't pass 13.
One side of the wall that ends its turn within
He
10
failed
feet.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's full damage.
Okay. 7, 14, 19, 24, 30.
30.
30 fire damage.
Alright, so now he has some special ability here.
And the tree in front of him is on fire.
And the tree on fire. I can re-roll a saving throw that you fail.
Yeah, but this doesn't say anything about the saving throw on
Subsequent.
subsequent turns.
Oh, okay.
It just says creature that ends its turn or enters it for the first time on their turn takes the damage.
I'm okay with 30 damage. I'm not okay with that. It is what it is.
Go on deck, Soraya.
Yeah. Vernon is done. PR.
Ken?
Oh, no, that was,
No,
it was
that
Ranjit's
that
turn.
was Ranjit's turn.
Never mind.
No, never mind.
Hold
It's Soraya's turn. Sorry.
Let's see you open this can of whoop ass.
Hold on a second. Was it Ranjit's turn?
It was.
Yeah.
I keep doing him out of turn. He's fourth. The soldiers go next. So I'll just switch him this turn. So he's done. It is Soraya's turn. Then the soldiers will go. I'm doing it wrong.
I'm gonna
Admitting that.
try a 1-2 punch. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static.
Synaptic static on that mage, I assume.
So that mage needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Or fail it.
Or hopefully fail an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. And that's a 25.
That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. We'll take half the damage at
Oh.
least. Half of 27.
I
13.
should have done that instead.
Okay.
I'll move back around the corner.
Alright. Bonus action?
Nope.
No healing? Nothing like that?
I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. The rest of those soldiers are all gonna take aim at the barbarian.
And to make it more fun, I think they all have advantage.
Because you're raging, right?
Well, Yes, but I attacked recklessly.
What do you
I
say?
am raging though.
50 of them?
Oh god.
30 maybe?
I'm going to say 40.
40. All right.
I might be under a little bit. But
How high in the air are you?
he's at ground level, basically.
The ground.
Okay, so some of them can't see through the ring of
Trees.
fire.
And some of them can't see the mage if they're
That's
there.
okay. To mitigate that, we'll call it 30.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right.
There's definitely.
we're going to go this.
I'll even say 15 of them can't see it. So 30,
Oh, you're,
25.
all right.
Just 60 d20s.
25 is
Hold on.
how many?
Yeah.
Yeah.
25, you said? This will be fun.
So 50.
Working on it.
He's giving it an advantage.
Working on
What's
it.
the plus they all have?
It's the reckless one.
I'm looking at that right now.
He's gonna be a pincushion.
It's going to be like
They get
Leonidas at the end of the
plus
300.
4. Wait,
Occupied.
yeah, plus 4.
And what's your armor
Okay,
class?
so you're looking for
Yeah.
13s, I think.
13s. So we'll call that 40%. 40% of them will hit, right? So
I think more than that because they have advantage.
oh yeah. So
60.
who you said 25? So 20 of them hit. We'll see. 20 of them hit, and how much damage each?
4.
4 points of damage each. 4 points piercing. All right. So is that already have for his raging? So it's 2 points each, and we said 20 hit. 2 times 20 is 40 points of damage.
Yep, slashing.
Piercing.
That's the slashing here.
Oh.
All right, and that's halved already, right?
Yep, that's halved already.
All right.
Seem reasonable way to do it? That felt reasonable.
I mean, I kind of wanted to see how the rolls would go.
Let's see what the rolls look like. Does it even work?
You can
right,
roll
right
it,
here, right here. Roll. Let's see what the numbers look like.
560.
560.
No, 2, 3.
Oof. And a natural 20.
Two of
natural
them.
20s.
It probably worked out. That was a lot of misses in the first row.
Yeah. But there's a lot in the second to last one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
This is
them.
definitely the easier way to do it.
The confusion. The one that's underneath the fire giant is going to take a swing at that one. And
So
he automatically
Yeah,
detects.
it would go swing right through it.
Okay,
But that's his action.
right. But the other two are running for the hills. These two right here.
yeah.
They're just running that way towards that. Fire giant! You would hear in the trees the soldiers saying, "The Knights of the North don't have a fire giant," and you hear arguing back, frantic arguing back and forth as they taking aim and firing at the barbarian. That's their turn. That's back to the top of the order.
It doesn't say anything about them logicking through it.
Well, those guys are all the way over there. At the top, the whole horde. He had started that seed.
All right. Viltor.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got this mirror that traps the people and
Yes.
things.
You believe it could be.
It could be. With that 21 from before, would I know whether or not smashing it frees them?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Do it. Do it.
Use the shiny dice for this.
What do you want to tell us what you're doing?
That's what you're doing.
So
You wanna look at
odds I
look at
whack it,
You wanna look at
evens I don't.
There you go.
Ah.
Odds I whack it. I don't want to see it, but
Smash away.
all right,
All
go
right.
for it.
Roll an attack.
Okay. Use the shiny dice.
Oh, I got
I thought you was gonna do like one of those odds I win, tails you lose.
Yeah.
Or odds I win.
That's right.
evens you
That's
lose.
right.
Yeah.
Let's go back over here. Okay. Oh my. That's not great. I already used it. So that's a 9 to hit a stationary mirror.
So you
Don't you have
With
advantage
what?
to hit a stationary
Usually.
item?
sure.
Sure. Well, what's the armor class of a piece of glass?
Magic, though.
That's a 19.
If it's magic.
All right.
She's
Roll
super
damage.
Okay.
What are you hitting it with?
My mace.
Okay.
Is it magical?
Well, did it shatter immediately?
Well, is the mace magical?
Oh, is mace magical?
No, it's not.
But still, a normal mirror would have shattered immediately, right?
As soon as he does damage, it might.
3 points of damage.
So you swing across, you hit the frame, and the frame cracks.
Okay.
I mean, for reference, like 5 points of damage is enough to kill a villager, right? It's like 3 points of damage
To a mirror.
to a mirror is a lot of damage.
If it was a regular mirror.
If it was a regular mirror.
This is
yes.
a 50-pound gold mirror.
Right.
Gold engraved.
Obviously not just a standard Bordeaux mirror.
Okay, so it damaged the frame. Okay.
And I
so,
can be happy with you.
yeah, right.
Do you know that was in his family for?
How many attacks do you have?
There you go.
Sadly. Well, let's see. Do I have? Hang on. I might have.
Scroll back. Yeah, attacks per action is 1.
Oh. Yeah.
But you got an action surge.
I used that.
No,
No,
you
that
did
was
the
second
second
wind. Hang
one.
on. I might have that. Let's check that out. I do have access.
Oh, yeah. Good
Well,
idea.
this is the time you want to use it.
Sure, why not?
You're only in a battle for your life. You're instead of you
Outside.
trying to carry a 50-pound mirror.
Yeah, right. Frag that thing. All right. Try somebody else. These are not. You did not play nice here. Going away. You did slightly better. You didn't do very well. Go back to here. All right.
Come on.
Good lord. Well, it's an 11 to hit.
And 11 hits.
Excellent. All right.
Come on,
Let's
damage.
try-
Better damage.
Yeah, truly. Good lord. 4 points of damage this time.
You hit it again, and a nice big old chunk comes out, but it's still intact. The glass is not broken miraculously. It's not like you're hitting it very hard.
Okay.
You're trying.
Yeah.
But it's just not connecting in the right angle.
Apparently not. Okay, well, that's, I mean, that was action plus an action, so that's as much as I can do. I'm not going to leave it. I'm gonna figure out what to do here.
Bonus action? Or was that your was action surge?
That was action surge, so I marked that off. Bonus action, let's go over here. Action, bonus action. What we got?
I could just imagine Vernon sitting in that room looking out the window, and you see, first you ran in after following Soraya around, and then Soraya told you to run that way. So you're running after her. Now you look through the mirror and you see her running back the way she came. What?
Well, let's see here. You know what? Yeah, bonus action. Where's that at? Let's do bonus action. I will use my bonus action. I'm allowed to cast Healing Word. So I will do that at first level and give myself a few more hit points because getting out of here could be a challenge. That's better. 5. Okay. That's about as much as I can do. So,
All right, Vernon, you're up.
Okay. my 30 feet of movement, can I get to the front door of the building?
It's pretty close.
I'd say
Indoor
10
or
feet away.
outdoor?
I was going through the inside.
So right here is about where I think you'd get for 30.
Okay. Here.
Here?
Yeah, it doesn't give me much gas.
Are you still in snake move? No.
No, I'm me. But I was hoping to get to the front door and I can shoot a spell out by the tree, but that's not.
Well, you would have heard
Not gonna fly.
Vilter banging on the mirror too.
Clang!
Yeah,
Break you!
You could probably see this guy through the window
yeah, I was.
if the DM allows it.
Yeah,
Fire will.
you were able to see through that window, so there's no reason why not to.
But of course, if you can see him, he can see
See
you.
me, yeah.
You don't want to call attention to yourself right now.
As you run past, you probably did hear thwang thwang.
What is that
But
window
do-
open?
The window is not open.
Okay.
It's not covered, but it's closed.
I'm going to call this, whatever this is, the mirror.
That.
Oh yeah, just making.
That's fine.
I didn't put it in the room originally because.
Yeah, because you're making up shit as you go. I get it.
Yeah,
what
3 weeks
DMs
ago. 3 weeks ago, I had to. 2 weeks ago, I had to figure out.
Okay. Within range. Huh, this is point within range. Doesn't even say I can see it, but yeah, okay. A silvery beam of pale light shines down a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range on that magi outside.
Okay.
Moonbeam?
Yep.
Yeah.
So the fire ring is gone, but I guess the tree's still on fire.
Yes.
Light 'em up.
What's the diameter?
5-foot radius.
Yeah, I've got to move it.
10-foot diameter.
It's engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a con failing throw.
Con, you
The
say?
dim light fills when a creature enters a spell's area for the first time.
Right now.
Yeah. So con say against a 16.
You got a 17.
Okay, so he's saved against my 4d10.
So 20.
Or
Or
Oh.
29, 20, 32.
wow.
Half of 32.
16.
You know? 10, 10, 9.
Nice roll.
Yeah, it was. Like, yeah, we'll wait for it. Wait for it.
And I can just
Yeah, that's right.
move it around for, what, a minute? Yep.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And G's gonna have to resupply.
And it actually doesn't even have to be able to see it, so I could, like, be...
Well, you have to know where to move it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, yeah.
Okay.
That, and, sorry, Ken, I was going to try to heal you, but you're too far away.
It's okay. I got like 4 hit points left, so it's okay.
No. No, I get the impression he kind of wants to die because we want to see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's me. And I don't know what the hell is going on in the
Grenade?
other
I don't
room.
know. Yeah.
Next up is Parducci in the tree. Cat stuck on the
Yeah, so with my cantrip, minor illusion cantrip, I'm gonna say, if depending on if you let me, I catch it right on Rajit, and I'm gonna say, fall back.
right on Rangy.
Yep,
Okay.
as if it's coming from him.
Sure. All right.
How about performance?
Well, it's a spell, right?
It's it's minor illusion.
You're not trying to project it with your own voice.
No.
You're
Trying to make
using
it sound
spell.
like him.
Using the spell.
Does the spell go off? I don't have to say.
No,
it,
the
right?
spell automatic. It's a minor illusion. It goes off. That comes out. So what happens?
Do they believe it? Is
Yeah,
Dave's point.
How
You do
good is
see
your...
confusion.
yeah. That's
amongst the group,
That's all I'm looking for.
and on their turn, something may happen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Parducci, bonus action?
No, that's it. I'm in the tree, stealth.
I skipped PR. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
He's running the PR.
All right.
All right.
So I just got like 40 arrows to the chest, right?
Pretty much.
And
And another 40 whiz by you.
you take your action,
Yeah.
break them off.
That's
Just leave them there. There's no room for any more.
Well, no, just leave them in there, and I start charging toward that guy.
Nice.
And I'm hoping that all
Give him a
these
big
people will
hug.
be scared of me.
You're
All right, I'm gonna swing at what's his name?
Give him a big hug because you're a human pincushion right
Ranjit.
now.
Iron Maiden.
Renji.
there was one thing I have to do.
Oh, that's Rangy?
All right, unnatural 20.
Nice.
And the natural 20 hits. I believe. Let me double check.
Yay!
I haven't looked at his numbers.
What are you hitting him with?
My glaive.
To glaive.
Glaive.
All right, that's 35 damage.
Alright.
Dang.
Nice.
And he's still smoldering from my.
Yeah, right.
How tough is this guy?
That fire's gone, right?
The,
Yeah, the tree's
Yeah.
still on fire, but
Tree's
yeah.
on fire. But
Yeah, the Ring of Fire is gone.
who's
Ring of Fire's
attacking
gone?
the
Okay.
cigar?
No, he's attacking Ranjit.
Ranji.
I fell in.
Oh, he stepped up. Oh, I thought he was.
Alright. So he has warding maneuver. So if a creature you can see within 5 feet is trying to attack you or a creature, you can roll a 1d8 as a reaction and add that number to your AC against the attack.
Oh.
Okay.
And he adds 7 to his 18, so now he is not hit.
Oh,
Of course, you got like 3 more
Alright.
attacks.
only 2 more. All right. Well, with that, that felt like a good hit. I will not use Great Weapon Master.
The DM said you had 3 more attacks.
Yeah. Use
That's what I
them.
heard.
That's what I heard.
Okay, a 28.
Yes.
That's what I like to hear. All right, a 24
Total damage.
damage. Yep.
All right. One more,
All right.
right?
Now, bonus action. Ooh, only a 16.
That is not a hit.
All right,
24 was plenty, though.
I'm just glaring. Where is she?
Do you say that?
Yeah.
Roll a perception check.
Deception.
There's so much chaos going on.
Thing roll. 14.
You said 14? For
Correct.
a moment, he glares down at his. He's got a pouch on his waist, and it's, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 inches square, attached to his pouch, to his belt. I'm sorry. And then he looks at you glaringly, like, "You're gonna die."
Can I have
Right, I make no. Well, I try to make nothing giving away that he looked somewhere.
You try not to notice.
Yes. I try not to make it obvious I notice.
Performance check
deception?
or deception. Yeah, you can use.
No, you're up. in the
Well,
tree,
it'll be a
right?
4
Yeah, yeah.
with either of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Can Perducey have a DC 25, 30 chance of noticing that?
You're
With
probably.
disadvantage.
You're probably.
With disadvantage?
You're probably watching this entire.
Oh,
interaction.
He's been watching the whole time. He made it
That's his
clear
whole
he was
purpose.
watching.
He's been over there.
Mainly,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah. So
So what's the DC?
20.
DC 20. This is disadvantage.
You're above.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You can't even barely see his
I
face.
expected it to be high. So this is +2, +12 to what the lower of these two. And that one, so 13.
Darn, he looked at. Where is she? And he looked somewhere.
He looked at his belt pouch.
You looked at his belt pouch, and there's a little pouch about this big, maybe this thick,
Okay.
maybe 4 inches thick.
But Ken would have been the only one that saw that.
But Ken's
Right.
the only one who saw it.
Okay.
Okay.
And PR did his thing. Yes. You got your bonus action.
Yes.
You already used it.
Okay. Now we really
Yeah, I used it.
All right. So that brings us next to Parducci, who's already gone. So that brings us back to the mages. The mage is not going to pursue. He's not happy about being in the moon. He's gonna make his way towards the soldiers. All right. Ranjit is going to attack you. Oh wait, he goes last. No. Soldiers are going to take another shot at you. With,
All right.
but a third of them are going to pull away and start to go towards the exit. So you've got again 20 odd arrows, 25 shooting at you.
Do they have
They have
advantage?
advantage again.
All right, so about 20 of them would hit.
Wouldn't some of those have disadvantage because of how close they are to him?
Okay.
One of them would.
One.
That one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
18
I
would
thought
hit.
I thought it was more than that, but
So 18 hit. Let's say 18 hit.
18 hit,
All right.
doing
Unless
4
you want-
damage each. 2 damage. What was
So
that?
2. It'll be 4 damage, 4
Half.
points, halved.
To the
to 2.
18 times 2
2
is
times 18.
36.
Yeah, it's 36.
36 already halved.
So, yeah, that's 36 total. Already have.
All right. So here's the question for you:
Now your nuke
if
bomb.
you drop to
goes
0 hit points, roll your rage, and don't die, you can make a DC 10 con saving throw. Do these all count as just 1 instance of damage for purposes of this?
off. I would say yes.
That's a generous.
All right.
Yeah.
What is his thing? When he falls to 0, he
Gets back up, basically.
with what?
I
One
basically
hit
I
point?
just go to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah, just goes to 1 hit points.
That's a 14.
So it was a DC
1 hit
10?
point.
Yeah.
Yes, you get up once.
Yeah, DC 10.
Yeah, and how often does that work?
Yeah, how many times can you do that?
As many as I can, but the DC goes up by 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you know you're not going to reach it. So, anything else happen?
So I can do this like 2 more times.
At best.
You've been waiting for it. You can go ahead and do it if you want.
Do what?
Do what?
Oh, I thought you said you could roll 2 more times.
No, he's saying he has the opportunity to do this
So-
recovery thing 2 more times.
He
Even if
recovered-
it goes up by 5.
You recovered this time at a DC 10.
Even though you had.
Next turn, when they pummel him again for another 30 points of damage, he's going to die, and he'll be able to DC 15 try to revive.
I'm misunderstanding. So, when you take this, when you go down to 0,
Yeah.
say how many points you had. How many points did you have?
7.
So
I had 7.
you get hit with 7 of the 18. So there's
Okay. So that was the question he was asking.
15 more.
That's what he was trying to ask at first was,
Uh.
are you counting this all as 1 damage?
Yeah, no, I was not.
Oh, okay.
Each one is an individual. Sorry. Maybe
Yeah.
I got confused.
All right. Well, at that
I'm back.
point,
No takes these back.
flip to the next thing.
I thought it was being
Well,
very generous.
while you're
Yeah, yeah.
breathing, having 0 hit points doesn't knock you unconscious.
Does not knock you unconscious. So you're not unconscious. But you're at
Correct.
0. So
Correct. So, okay.
what
Let's
happens when the next
figure
one
out
hits
how
you?
many I did just for.
So you awake
So
while
I
you do your
passed
death
one.
saving throws, or like
Yeah.
I passed the second one. I failed the third. So I only got 2. So How many arrows?
There was 18 total.
18 total. The first 7 knocked me down to 0. So that got me to 11. So I had an extra 8 arrows hit me. 6 arrows.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that knocks through my death saves.
All those confused.
All right.
So
I think his character's dead.
As long as Ken knows what's going on.
However, if you would die during your rage, you can't die until your rage ends.
Okay.
What is your
So you
rage?
just have a dead barbarian staring at you.
What?
now, here's also what I want to know. Since you've created a circular firing squad, they're shooting at each other.
They're not circular.
You said a third of them left. A third of them
Yeah,
bought
a third of them
your
left.
retreat.
I don't know. They look fairly circular. They're at least semicircular, still firing into
Sorry.
themselves.
That's
Well-
the fireball I didn't do.
Well, I don't know how far you want to go back into the notes here, but I mean earlier it was like we went from 40 to 30 to 25, and then now we're saying 25. Oh, okay. 25 shot, 18 hit. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
caught up. All right.
It's all right.
And now we're still trying to resolve whether he's up or down.
Right.
Looks like a third.
I think he's down, but
Oh,
he's still
he's
30.
down, but he's up.
But my question, not to muddy the waters too hard, but we went Producy, then you mentioned 3 wizards, which I didn't get any, there was no actions, and then you went soldiers. Is it soldiers before wizards?
Soldiers and wizards, basically. They're both 12.
Okay.
So
But in this particular case, the soldiers went quote unquote first. For the sake of-
Yeah, it doesn't matter which ones go first.
Got
I'm
it.
getting it all out of order all the time. I'm sorry.
is that about a third?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Did you say the mage in my moonbeam did something?
I'm
What
going. Yeah,
is about
Getting
to?
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I wanted to resolve the.
So,
All right,
have
so
we
what-
figured out whether Ken's up or down?
That's the question.
Yeah.
So Ken, describe what happened again.
So basically, 18 arrows hit me, knocked me down to 0 hit points, which I then passed and got 1 hit point. The next arrow knocked me down to 0 hit points, which I then passed. So back up to 1. The next arrow knocked me down to 0 hit points, which I failed. And then knocked me down. So knocked me down to 0, and then the next 3 popped through my death saving throws. So now I'm a raging barbarian that won't die until my rage ends. For
Okay.
my rage beyond death.
Are you
nature.
undead? I want to.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Well,
So you have a chance. Is basically
No, he doesn't. He's dead.
as long as he's
I'm
raging.
dead,
He's
but I
failed
won't die
his.
until the end of my rage.
He's failed all of his death saving throws. He's failed them.
so you're a zombie, or you're just still running on adrenaline?
That.
Running on.
Basically, I'm running on adrenaline and anger.
And then once your rage ends, you're gonna
As
be
a
completely dead because
Yeah.
you already failed your death saves.
kind
Yeah.
of kind of a zombie.
Unless someone will heal me. Please.
And I think that's perfectly
Well,
acceptable.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I believe Ken is good about rules. I mean,
Yeah.
he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, but some healing doesn't work on undead, so that's why I'm trying to figure out what you are right now.
Right.
How much?
True.
No, I think he's beyond like a regular heal spell. However, if you had a revivify or something like that.
I know. I think a healing spell will be fine. I think a healing spell
Okay.
is fine.
There you go.
Take it.
Yeah, don't question that.
All right.
So
The
how,
DM says
how much longer do you have on your rage?
this is why I re-upped it. I have 8 more rounds.
Nice.
We have no way of knowing that, but okay.
Right. But whatever.
So at this point, it's like he was like down, like he looks like he should have. He's got 20 arrows in
I
him.
don't think he ever fell down. He just like staggered around, and he's clearly a pincushion.
Yeah.
Like he has like 30,
it's
40
somehow
arrows
still-
sticking out of him.
Oh, at least
41.
And it's somehow still.
But I do want to
Upright.
resolve how these guards are not pincushions because they've been firing arrows directly at each other.
Just like if you were firing an arrow behind somebody else. Are you talking about the other ones on the other?
No,
the
he's
confused
talking
ones?
crossbow.
I would-
they're
So-
they're firing arrows.
For example, Noel, this guy right here. fires an arrow at him.
Misses.
It misses. Hits. Would it hit this guy?
Or any of the
Fair
other
enough.
If this guy shot an arrow
Fair
and
enough.
missed, would it hit this guy?
Fair enough. How many ones were there in that
Yeah.
in that
Yeah.
list up there? How many 5 and unders? I'll even say 5 and under.
Many.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That looks like
9.
9.
So roll 9.
Oh, twice. Because we did this 2 rounds.
So roll 9. So 18.
18.
No, just roll the damage,
Oh, yeah.
right?
All right.
D20 is fine for damage.
There's usually D6s, right?
They're 4 points each, actually. Now that I think about it, we don't need to roll.
Oh, 4 points each.
So
But not all the ones that miss would hit.
yeah,
So half of them?
that's why I'm saying just the low ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the
Oh,
low
okay.
ones. Yeah.
Are the
All right,
closest
so,
to
think that's
so
fair.
nines,
Yeah,
and they're doing 4 points of damage. So
30.
36 points from the mass.
Yeah, and
So 2 of them fall.
yeah, that sounds good. I'm okay with that.
Marginal gains.
It's something.
Hey,
One from that
friendly
side,
fire takes out two.
and one from this
Guys,
side.
there's a whole other horde coming.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
That's right, we got this.
Yeah, you got those two though.
We got him on the ropes.
The bar, the,
We have a
the
sense of where she is.
They got us
unalive,
right where we want us.
not
Wait.
undead,
Wait,
not zombie,
they-
barbarian. He's got this under control. Ranjit doesn't. He's stupefied at how amazingly strong this barbarian is.
Ken will be alive-ish for at least another 48 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, I think that
Yep.
it calls for a, what the hell do I do here? All right. That was
Soldiers. Wizards.
soldiers, mages. So the mage would know if he's going to leave that. Will it cause him more damage, or if he's
It's his turn now.
yes? The mages
When
are
a
gonna
creature enters the turn or starts its turn there,
starts the turn. Okay, so he's already
you
got to
gotta
take
do.
the
It
damage.
takes 2d10 radiant damage. Oh, you got to do a save again. I think, yeah.
Fail.
Con save against a 16, and now it's 2d10. Well, no, I did this higher level. It's 4d10.
There you go.
So this time it's 9, 12, 15.
All right, 15 points of damage to that guy.
Did you manage to hit him too with something?
It was half at 27. So 13.
And he needs to move out and towards the soldiers.
This guy?
Yeah,
How far?
30 feet.
That's 20.
Yeah, that's good.
He's still in the open.
But now he can't see him.
For now.
That's above the table. That guy's just trying to get back to the group. All right, and then the Order of the Scribe gets to cast from his invisibility.
Oh, I have to use my action to move it? Oh, darn. I was hoping it was bonus action.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the sphere can do it on bonus.
Yeah. Oh, that one. Shoot. That one is not.
Oh, can't do that. Trying to figure out how I can contain that barbarian, killing everybody around him.
The wizard moved 30 feet.
Yeah.
Right. How tall is that fire giant?
He's
The illusion doesn't go away. It stays there,
huge.
It either like a dispel something like magic
So
or whatever, or if someone touches the card, moves the card.
I'd say he's 3 times the size of a normal person, so 20 to 30 feet.
Okay.
As taller
Well, I
than
mean,
the building.
it's a 4x4, so if you scale that up, it'd be
Yeah.
I know what he's going to do.
As tall as the building.
maybe even taller. Tall as the
20,
peak.
20 to 30 feet.
Yeah.
It's probably, the token there's probably too big. It's 4x4 and it probably should be 3x3.
So that guy is going to. Ooh. All right. 10.
Yeah, he just 3x3. But it's okay.
He did. He is. What does he got to? Eesh. I don't know how he gets that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. He's just gonna stay there. He could do one thing for himself. I'll do the same thing he did. That's good. Right. Next is that one. He moved. He's got nothing to do. Yeah, that's it. He's going to do the same thing the other guest did. And it's going to be back to Vilter. Oh no, Soraya.
Okay.
We are extremely disorganized attacking bunch.
I don't know how I haven't put you guys down yet. Well, I know how I didn't.
Because we're not all in one place. For one
You're all
reason.
not in one place. That's definitely helping you.
Splitting the party works! Woohoo!
Yeah, except when it's going to take me
Except when it doesn't.
4 turns to go heal somebody because we're so far away.
Yeah, right.
How
I
many
don't think any of us know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to cast a 6th level spell. I'm going to say Ranjit. And I unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from my forehead at Ranjit.
Okay.
120-foot range, which
Okay.
I'm right inside of. Creature makes an intelligence saving throw.
Do you have to see him?
Doesn't matter. He's in within range. I said his name.
Okay.
Nice.
And so, what was the?
Intelligence.
Failing throw.
And that's an 11.
Fails.
Wait.
He can't have a plus.
Repose.
6.
On guard.
Psychic
I think I
attack.
had something that with
Yeah.
saving throws. No, that's,
It was for his physical attack thing.
yeah. I thought there was another one though.
So
You can re-roll a saving throw that you fail. You must accept the new roll.
You get to do that every time? Because he did that a moment ago.
No, he tried to, but there was no roll for that one. For the fire. That's what we were talking about. What was the DC?
17.
He still failed.
Okay. Good. Takes 34 points of damage and is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Nice.
34, you said?
34.
My brain hurts.
Alright, he is well bloodied.
And has a massive migraine now.
Yes. That's Raulotham's Psychic Lance.
So that's all that happens.
Yes, takes damage and is incapacitated.
Incapacitated. Do you want to?
And walls and everything don't matter if you know the target's name.
Yeah.
Just has to be within range.
Has to be within 120 feet.
Nice.
And you're just like,
It's a Professor X attack.
Yeah.
Get another
basically.
save? Or no, he doesn't get it. He doesn't have to save. It'll be gone at the end of
It'll
next
be
turn.
gone at the end of my next,
end of your
or
next
at the start of my next turn.
Start of your next turn.
So for one full
Okay.
turn. Now should I go inside?
Soraya's done.
I'm gonna step inside this window.
I imagine Viltor's been saying, "There's a mirror here. I'm trying to break it. Damn it! I've hit it 3 times and one time it won't break."
Well, the good news is it's Bilter's turn.
right.
Pick up the freaking mirror. Just
All right. Enough of this dallying around. Yeah. Let's see.
I already established. And she looked at his pouch, right?
Yeah. But Viltor doesn't know that.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm not making this stuff up on the fly.
No, I get it.
Yeah, this is the joy
make
of the
little things
split
up
up
on
party.
the-
We don't.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Where did that go?
No, I don't understand why you keep saying you can't predict what we're gonna do.
Isn't that obvious?
How did you know we're gonna go 6 different
All right,
directions?
one thing he told us not to do.
It was fight. That's all right.
Didn't get the
This
message.
I think this is entertaining.
Yeah. Seeing Ken's character get
Not unalive, but not undead. Not.
Hey, this is the whole reason I chose this subclass. I had to make use of the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
I kind of sense that you've been trying to kill yourself for weeks now.
I know. I wanted this.
Okay.
You having second
I
thoughts?
mean, I want to survive.
Oh no,
but,
no, I
Yeah.
know what I'm gonna do. So let's see here. Somebody else. I need a good roll.
What are we doing?
So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do. First time
There you go.
So
Do it.
bonus action, thunderous smite
That's what you
on
want.
top of my melee attack. I need a good melee attack here for once. That was tipped. We'll try again. It'll be straight. That's better. So an 18 to hit this frickin' mirror.
Roll your damage.
So let's go back to here. I want to double check that. And then we're going to add that on that. Okay, so that's 1d6.
It's 4 and 3, right? From last time.
Okay, so that's 5, but then we're going to do 2 more.
Do one thing at a time.
But
So
you
the,
did-
the first hit with the with the mace was 5 points of damage.
Describe how you want to describe.
So, gee, I don't even get to bring the thunderous smite into it.
No, add it in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all part of the action.
Well, but he
You
said.
don't have to use it as well.
Oh, okay. What you're saying? Okay. Well, I activated it, so.
Yeah, you gotta use it.
Describe
Come
it.
on.
So I'm frustrated, right? So I've imbued this thing with my thunderous smite, and none of this bat teeth thing. We're gonna go double overhand, straight up the middle.
You know how when you attack, there's some games where you hold the button down just to build up that energy.
You know, and maybe I gave it a little swirl.
And a little temperature thing goes.
Yeah.
Bam! Yeah.
So what happens to the glass shards when it breaks?
I don't know. Plus another 6 on top of that.
So you smash it. Jewels fly from the headpiece as you smash through it from the top. It just carves them out, and you smash the glass. And as that happens, you see like a mist form around it, and out comes 11
Varinka.
people. A quick look around does not meet the description of a Goliath female. What you do see are 2 goblins who scurry away. You see 4 Humans, they are in ranger outfits and they're disoriented. How many of us?
That's 6.
Yeah, thank you. And then you see 2 guards, Zent guards, and let's just say that's what was in there.
Okay. So 8.
yeah.
8 instead of 11.
Yeah, and immediately after that disorientation starts to wear off, the 4 rangers just jump on the Zent soldiers. Not noticing you're a Zent soldier yet, they saw them and recognized them and jumped on them and started pummeling them. So they're in their own scuffle and doing their own thing.
Excellent.
The goblins took off.
Yeah,
They
right.
ran around
Got
the
it.
door.
I mean, they're goblins.
Okay.
They're scared. They tried to steal it and they got caught in the mirror.
All right. So bonus action. No Varinka. It's time to go. Let's.
Window with the giant door, front door, door out window.
Let's go.
Roll me a perception check before
Sure
you
thing.
decide what you're
Are
going
you
to do.
planning to go out the
Sure
front
thing.
door?
I gave you a brief description of the people, but there may be more information if you take the time to look at them.
Yeah, I mean, I can at least start off. Let's see here. That's only a 9.
Okay, you notice that they all have a patch on their arm.
The Rangers.
The Rangers have a patch on their arm, and it has like this filigreed N on it. And for a 9, that's all you're going to get.
Yeah, sure.
But you now decide Novarinka.
Which way would you like to go?
I would like to go to the front room.
Front room. Put you about right behind Vilter. Or
Vernon.
Vernon.
Excellent. What's going on?
Agreed, DM.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just zapping whatever I can see. Oh, actually, it's my turn now, isn't it?
Yeah, right.
Okay. You're done?
I'm done. That was bonus action.
Okay. Dave, can you move me 30 feet? I'm going out the front door.
Well, I would stop you.
There's a chair.
Chair there.
Chair there blocking the way.
Oh,
You put there.
I put there. My
Oh
bad.
no, don't put there. You put the Goliath on the
Is it-
chair.
It's going to take an action to move that
You can
chair.
take an action to open the door, yeah.
You could go to the window.
the window that's closed.
No,
No, that's the
Yeah.
one you fired through.
Yeah.
Well, you
I
can
just had to
spell
see
through
him.
it.
it's a
That's
free
fine.
action to break the window.
There you go.
Okay.
So then you can be in your moving.
You can poke your head out and see where the wizard went.
You take that chair, you bust out the window. You have your moonbeam here. You look out there.
He's over there.
He's over there. You move 10 feet. You probably have 10 feet to get through the window, and maybe you have another 10 feet after that. But you probably want to move
Okay.
this moonbeam first.
So my action is to move.
Does it take an action to move your moonbeam?
Yes.
That's the concern.
Do the
But-
damage math. Is it more damage to move it or more damage to cast a new spell?
It's going to be the same, I think. It should, but I can't get out the window without jumping into my own moonbeam.
I mean, look at it.
You have to see
It's
where you're
within
moving
5
it?
feet of that exit.
Yes.
You can
How
stick your
far-
head. I would think you could stick your head
You can
out.
absolutely
How
see
far-
Not being it.
How far can you move it on a turn?
60 feet.
I mean, it's look around the corner and go zoop.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good because a lot of those spells are
I
like,
know,
you
it's
can move
just
it
not-
like 20
this is
feet at a
not-
time. And yeah.
Guys are given better than you get, I think. Which is, I think, impressive.
Move the moonbeam
Now those soldiers
in front of the mage.
Yeah. On the mage.
Or on him. Yeah, might as well move it on him.
I'm looking for my cursor.
He's got to roll another d20.
Move it 60 feet. Then the creature enters a spell for the first time, which is engulfed in ghostly flames. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
And that is a
Against the
17
16.
plus. So
Okay, so
17
he
damage.
passed. So
It's
then
half
take
damage?
Half, yep, of my 26, 13.
You have 20 feet of movement
And
if you
then-
want it.
Yes, I want to go out the window.
Taking your own damage? Or are you immune from that? I don't know.
No, he's moved the
That's why
moonbeam.
I'm-
Oh, that's right. You moved it.
So out the window and whatever movement I've got left towards Ken.
So I'd say that's 10, and then you have another 10.
Yeah, because you had to cross the room to get to the window. Right.
Bonus action if you have a bonus action.
I don't think I have any that are useful. in this.
Then we're to PR.
This is making me sick. Because to me,
Making you sick.
The good news is she probably
hang
doesn't
on.
have another
Hang on.
seventh level spell slot. She can
Oh,
use
this
on-
is a
that's
bonus.
very
Oh.
true.
Oh, hold
I
up.
thought so. Yeah.
No,
Bonus
hang on.
action to move the.
No, it's a regular action to move the moonbeam.
Oh. Okay.
But he's
So I
gonna-
moved it. I didn't cast it.
Correct.
You
Then
can,
I do have another spell.
Bonus
It's
action,
a bonus
yeah.
action to cast it.
Yeah.
There you go.
To cast something.
Yeah,
long as it's
this
not
one's
concentration.
concentration too, so I guess it would pop the
Oh, yeah.
moonbeam.
Yeah, it would.
But
oh yeah.
am I within 60 feet of Ken?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's close.
It's
close.
I think it's around 70 feet. I measured it.
Oh.
But you can remeasure it, because I measured it from a different location. So it may be 60 feet from there.
Is that your max movement? Did you already measure it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to be sure.
Ken is
65.
65, 66.
365? Yeah, it's just
barely out of range. I'd say
Just
that's
a bit
DM.
outside.
That's the DM call.
Okay.
Yes. You can have the 5 feet.
Okay. Let me just, which level was I going to do this?
Mass.
No.
Hang on. He knows what he wants.
Yeah, I just got to figure out what level I'm doing it on.
Yes.
Fourth. Yeah. Fourth level healing spirit.
Ah, it's a good one.
You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. Intangible spirit appears in a space 5-foot cube you can see within range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fey. So a transparent buck.
Transparent.
Yes, ghostly buck suddenly is standing next to Ken.
Dag.
Yep. Whatever creature you
Get up, Bambi, get up!
cause the spirit to restore. Where are we here? Healing spirit 3d6.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, I said fourth, right?
Yeah.
Fourth level. Still 3? Yeah, okay.
Nice.
11, 12.
It's too big.
13 points of healing, Ken.
So go on in a
13
second.
points of healing.
Yep. It's only a 5-foot cube though, so it's not that big.
Yeah, we'll fix it when I figure it out.
So it's a very small buck.
Does it stick around?
Yes.
Is it the one that you can use it over and over again?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
It lasts up to a minute.
Sweet.
So Ken is no longer dead
Correct.
by the reading.
As long as he's not undead.
Which
He's not.
But he wasn't
Because
alive.
Oh wait, it can heal a number of
I
times.
agree,
One
he's
plus
not
your
undead.
spell.
the last sentence says you only die if you are still at 0 hit points when your rage ends. So by your reading, yes, you are correct. Regular
Your
healing spells work.
spellcasting.
And he
Okay.
is,
I figured it
Yeah.
made sense to me.
yeah.
More than anything else.
Unless he takes another 40 points of damage next turn.
Well, then the whole thing starts all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then he just steps back into the elk.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm hoping that a giant elk appearing behind me, 80 arrows in my chest, and me not dying, might intimidate some of these people.
Well, it's a 5-foot elk.
Still pretty large.
it's more like a
That's
goat.
still, yeah.
Yeah, it's a goat with the horns.
Goat size.
It just appeared.
It's a
appeared behind me and healed.
it's a badger or I don't know, pissed off.
A large wooden.
Yeah, it's a
All right,
the moonbeam is
there's
gone.
the moonbeam is gone.
This one's concentration.
Oh, that's a
Where'd he
relief to
go?
my mage.
Well, I
Right
got him
there.
with it. He's going to walk out of it anyway.
Um,
But that's what I was trying to get to.
Don't watch me. Go on.
yeah, I was just thinking. Next up is PR, who just now feels the flow of life and his
little
rage.
better.
His fury gives him life, and then he looks back and he sees this ghostly stag
Nibbling on his butt.
licking his butt.
It's a salt lick.
Yeah, that's.
You got this.
All right. Well, this guy in front of me is
That was
really,
the 5 feet, was it?
really annoying me.
Yeah, yeah.
Which one?
The guy in front of him.
Aaron
Which is
G?
You
me.
made it like a
And eat.
Bernice or
Ranjit,
Gang
throat
or something
crush.
like that. No,
Yeah.
but
An anteater is licking your feet and it gives you life.
All right.
Is
Great
it-
weapon after reckless attacks. You know, all the good stuff. 17
Does not hit.
does not hit.
What? 17.
Rajit with his Uber Duber.
But he rolled. Wasn't that a 17 and then pluses, Ken?
He said 17. I don't know what.
Well, I just.
It was. Is it not? Oh, why is it not staying up on that anymore?
Well, I saw 2 dice go. One was a 17, one was an 11. If you have pluses on either of those.
Oh, so one was 11 and one was a 3.
What? Okay.
I saw it too.
I believe you. Yeah. Mm.
Okay.
I mean, I
It's
saw.
11 plus 11 minus 5.
Okay.
So that was attack 1.
Yep. All right. Attack 2. I will skip the Great Weapon Master this time. $24.
24 will hit.
All right. 23.
He takes his 23 and staggers for a moment.
Ooh.
And next attack.
Oh my god.
30.
To hit?
30 to hit.
Yes.
30 to hit. Yeah.
Dodge that, bitch.
26.
He goes down.
Oh.
Oh, finally.
So all the rest of them just go away now, right?
Certainly.
I
You cut off the head of the snake.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, between this guy who
Uh,
took a gazillion arrows
no.
and didn't go down, and a ghostly stag on his back, and they just took out the leader, that's got to dissuade some of them.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to step over his body because I want to be over the pouch he looked down at. I want to grab it next turn.
Okay.
Oh, come on. I want you to do some cinematic. You reach down, you grab him by the back of the neck, and say, "Who's next?"
Arrow sticking out of
Oh,
it.
okay. That does seem. All right. So I just bashed his head in with my the blunt end of my polearm.
He's down. He's not dead.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
He's down. Oh,
Right? He's down.
well,
he
maybe I
rolls.
misspoke.
What the heck?
is he a player character or is he an NPC? Because I didn't think NPCs had death saving throws.
Well, you know, if
I
you
mean, they
wanted to,
can't.
I can do whatever I want with
you gotta draw out the big end scene with the big
Yeah,
daddy,
if it's
right?
not dramatic, I mean, he's down. You can take another turn and make sure he's
I don't know.
dead.
I think it's already been pretty dramatic for Ken's character here.
Do you have another
All
attack,
right, we'll
Ken?
let him crush to the ground.
No, he missed, and then 2 hits.
The bigger they are, the
I
harder
also-
they fall.
Okay.
All right.
Ken, what are you doing?
Yeah. You step over him, or are you gonna?
I don't. I've used all my action.
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it's free action to grab it.
Yes.
Or to grab him.
I will say it's a free action to grab it.
Can it be a free action to grab him instead?
You want to
You
grab
want the
it?
cinematic myth?
You can do either. If you grab him,
I will
it's an
grab
action.
an eat throat crusher
By the throat.
and fly 20 feet up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Okay.
Because I'm assuming he's going to have my.
Yeah.
What happens when you get?
It's 9 o'clock, guys. So
Yeah.
That's a good place to have a
Yeah.
Good
cliffhanger.
break. Yeah, yeah.
Well, what happens when you get hit by 50 arrows next turn?
Will they do it if they're holding him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got a meat shield now.
Fair.
yeah.
Good thing.
Now we give Noah a
And
whole week to
exactly
think about
the
this.
Same thing.
Or more.
So
He drops to 0 hit points and carries on.
so
That's
we're gonna
true.
pick up
That's true.
post PR's turn. It'll be Parducci's turn when we come back. Can you make a note of that,
Yep.
Christian? And
You can take
tune
the-
in next week
Next week's the 4th of July.
and find out if they can pull it off.
Can you get rid of the moonbeam?
Yeah,
So we
I
don't
will.
forget that.
No.
Oh, that was exciting, huh?
Sure enough.
And here we are. We have
You had
Now-
the cat's eye view.
Yeah.
now next week is 4th of July, and I'm going out of town,
Okay.
so definitely not playing next. Now, no, I could play next Wednesday night if we so chose.
We'll have to
I
see.
will be on vacation.
Might have something Wednesday.
All right.
I think we just take the week off.
All right. So 2 weeks we're good. The 7
Yeah.
plus 4th plus 7 is 11th. All right. 11th it is.
All right.
All right. And we'll see. We'll see what happens with this. So thank you everyone for joining. It's gonna be 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Sorry for all those that missed our last episode. Don't know what happened. I don't. I thought I hit start, but apparently didn't. So, but now after watching this, certainly you caught up for all those fans that are watching this, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. So till then, take care. Good night. Stopping the stream. Stop stream. Stop stream.